happy, man. Good days, bad days, it's all part of life. But you must keep the groove on and enjoy every single day. I'm sure you've had some happy days before. So what makes you think you can't have more? Keep on fighting and you'll see. You will soon see rainbows. Hey, come on. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Beautiful clouds, where you are, there are beautiful clouds, where you are, oh, oh.
now to seek out for toy. Maybe you so young affair. See, now, Biano Pia. What about time with your condition? Major, you met Tom, my dear. Yena, Sika Korea. Obianyobia, well, Obianyobia, Obianwa, or you be passing you. Yakupon, but in our pet. Friend, I said, who are the child. When you saw, who knew Bia, next to so, we knew Bia. Yen I shem Rassi, Obiano said, in Russia, I said, President to lawyer, Yen I shem Rassi, who are Buchan, Bogana, Uchika, and I'm dancing. Already made, Michelle Post, Uber Premier, Nibokos, Woody Dallas, Libby Series, and once I would be honest with you, my young and you two send me to go. Yen now, Obianyobia, Obianyobia, or that's any change, National. Who need baby, Uber Wanda, Uber Roma, Nebo Bassett, Yen now, I'm a crew, yeah, Obianyobia. John this a dra, man can't shut a two song. I punch him mad, John this. What can then shut a two song? And now for 4 years, a bit tenacity. On my queer doctor, engineer, and I feel so politician. When I don't come, and you are getting what we share, we can come on. And come on, you share anymore. I said, to see the power, doctor, engineer, and I feel politician. One and the two man car was a doctor, me the kind man is up. Say your no, Refiana, and bring a coupon about Adam, we in a fit at the end of the boat. Right there, surgical operation, right there, the doctor was there. Engineer man is as who said the leader, the human who he has you here. Answer and coupon go Nipano. Not the whole world was in a mess. As I see you as I could you, not assume Asha Safisuma, now Okasa is your own Koha, not a fake, the Rasu Kodia, not the problem, Konya, right there, engineering work. Right there, engineer was there. Politician is just yes, so was say I didn't now perform. That's a photo. Politician, I said more which good gave me. Muntie, engineer, the Casamocas, or see the whole world was in a mess. Me be so, I say, me be so who created the mess. Politician, doctor, engineer, who created the mess. I'm on for the two mamu. What we now, behind your
me small boy, mommy no hammy me shada. Mommy no hammy me shada. Dede miss mabo, dede miss mabo, mommy no hammy me shada. Miss mabo, dede miss mabo, mommy no hammy me shada.
As a fresh papa, young Bamba when you see.
Yes, Baba, yes, Baba, yes, Baba, my desire, yes, Baba, yes, Baba, my desire, yes, Baba.
Something go, something come.
We are something go, something come. We are something go, something come. We are something go, something come. We are something go, something come. We are something go, something come. We are go, go. Come. Something go, something come. We are all now. Also, I have one way, Jenizina. Messi, I have one, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. So for you man for pay one you pay no pay you to flow pay there you to flow but I don't know what so more because if you don't use that when you ask them when you running
yes no abe no oyi panema osemeneba me akofo do manu that you go da they know be
abe you know we say me you know
abe you know
say me you know
abe you know
benyanko yada benya adamba benyanko ego benye ababi bibu yada busumpu
benya
ababi bibu yada busumpu
benya
adamba
benyanko Obise Adamu Kanote Adamu aye. Obise Adamu Kanote Adamu aye.
Benye abami bifu Adamu sumpu.
Beya
Oyiba bo wa mani. Azuka so tawo yodi yanyan mo ni.
Oyiba bo wa mani.
Asa bi be wa mani, mu de nyan mo nu. Azuka so tawo yodi tafu nyan mo ni.
Oyiba bo wa mani.
Ya ti ba mo. Mo mi de nyan so yi. Mo mi ke ma ba ma mo. Aje mo bi de. Aje mo sai.
Ya ba. Asu
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am Joseph Seme Japon, Executive Chairman of Japan Group. I never developed or grew up in the boardroom. I grew up on the street of Accra, selling on the street, selling around stations, lorry stations, until God helped me. My mother gave me $3 as a seed capital, and today we have grown up to become a subsidiary of 76, now just one group of companies. 60% people in the world, around the world, think that health is better than consumer price. And what are they talking about? They are talking about the environment in the world. All of us here individually generate 0.6 kilograms of waste a day. Now we went for lunch, we ate breakfast. We never thought of where this waste have been going. Back 20 years in Ghana, there were floods, there were waste, there were issues around Accra. And what Jospon came around was to develop a concept that will have a sustainable financing in waste management. What Africa is lacking is sustainable financing in waste management. In Ghana, the government received $1.2 billion from the World Bank for waste management, but it yielded nothing because there was sustainable financing. What Jospon have developed is that we have developed a sustainable financing, an architecture that is very free from sovereign guarantees and other things from financing agencies. And that is what we have now unleashed to Africa. We are now operating in 29 countries. We can solve wastewater, solid waste, hazardous waste, medical waste, and we are one of the biggest waste management company in Africa. We humbly want to invite all partners to join us to solve this Africa issue of sanitation and waste management. Environmental issue is now an issue. There are climate, there are flooding, there are issues. Now, in Africa, Africa generates 244 million tons of waste daily, but only 4% is recycled. What is it talking about? It's talking about an opportunity. It's talking about opportunity in this space. And that is what we, Jospon, have developed equipment and a system. We have about 40 to 50 plants, including recycling, composting, solid waste, hazardous waste, in every form of waste. We have an academy that we train staff. We have a developmental system that we are developing people to see how best we support municipal governments. Municipal governments in Africa has this challenge of waste management. All over Africa, you go, you see of refuse and all other things that have become a challenge. Jospon has developed a system to solve this issue.
Spoke to me about her son, who is a protester. No, wasn't a protester. He was playing basketball. So you see, around this church was Christ the King. There's a basketball area there. So the boy was supposed to play basketball. So, and the police in their swoop, as they do with the other crime events, swoop and just carried him along. So he's been here waiting to hear from her son. And she spoke to me. So I get to the gate and I tell the policeman to go in there. And he tells me there's nobody. I said, but you've just taken people in there. You have just taken people in there. So whilst we were standing outside waiting, he says he would not allow us in. At the time, Vanessa was inside and I was scared for Vanessa because we had sent her out and the police have guns. They are being hostile to anybody who is in there. So while I was waiting, the police charged us at. We didn't provoke them, nothing. We're just standing. He charged, opened the gates and charged and picked as many people as they could grab. I want to believe that it's because maybe I'm a woman. That's why they didn't grab me. I had a phone of a gentleman who is still inside. Please give me the phone. I don't know the person's name. He's called George. They said the guy is called George. I was holding his phone while I was talking to him because he was also asking me a question. And they pulled the guy away. He did nothing.
Pulled him even though he's done nothing.
Pulled him. And the policeman, trying to grab him and me, ripped my shirt. Ripped my shirt. So I am standing here half naked. I thank whoever, I don't know who gave me this, but somebody gave me this so I could wrap around my middle because, I am not comfortable. They have stolen other people's phone, police officers. They have stolen, they didn't even take the phone, they stole it. From people who are not agitating. So they are in there, wait after 5 minutes. We're just standing outside in front of the police station so that we can bail. I even thought I could act as a surety for people so I could bail people. Because they haven't committed a crime. Now one has stolen money and he's walking free. They just came out in red and black. So if we can even stand and bail people, bail them. That's all we did. Then they charge us and take people in. There's a guy who will come out and say, 1, 2, 3, pick them, take them inside. 1, 2, that is all they do. Not that people are fighting police. Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
they've attacked more than 6 police officers. You have no idea. I am so traumatized. So what happened was, I think they were taking one person in and they were beating the guy mercilessly. So I took my phone. They have my phone now. So they were beating the guy mercilessly. Yes, I know him. They were beating the guy mercilessly. So I was taking shots of what was going on. And immediately more than 6 police officers surrounded me, pushed my hand behind my back. And Mr. Hussein was there and he was trying to tell them to stop. And they just shoved him aside. One guy who is my lawyer there, he has also been arrested for just asking them to stop. They beat you. You should see what is. I don't believe that. I just can't understand that.
Vanessa, they are aware you are a media person.
Yes, my lawyer was telling them that she's a journalist, leave her alone. As they were all some of them were holding their guns like this, as if they are ready to do whatever they want to do. And more than 6 of men, policemen, I'm not talking about women, policemen, 6 policemen. And they just shoved my hand behind my back and bring the phone. And one tall guy had to, Jesus Christ.
So that was my colleague Vanessa. We've been doing this together since morning, and she was able to make her way into the regional police headquarters. And subsequently, like she's telling me,
that we complained about in the suit. Bridget Otu, you just played a video a while ago about how she was manhandled and assaulted.
Government is broke, government is broke. But people are spending billions to go inside the government that is broke. Have you ever seen a minister who resigned because government is broke before? Government has no money. Have you ever seen a governor who said, ladies and gentlemen, when I was elected, I thought the government had money. Now I discover government has no money, I resign. Have you ever seen it? Government has no money, but they are bringing money out at election time. Where is that money coming from? So they are lying. What is happening is that there are two types of wicked people in government. Type 1, they eat current money. Any money they find in government, they will eat it. They are wicked about that one. There is type 2. Type 2, they eat current money and future money. They will say, my term will end next year. When I leave, how will I eat money? Let me borrow money now and borrow money of the future and eat it now. Government is broke, government is broke. The people are spending billions to go inside the government that is broke. Have you ever seen a minister who resigned because government is broke before? Government has no money. Have you ever seen a governor who said, ladies and gentlemen, when I was elected, I thought the government had money. Now I discover government has no money, I resign. Have you ever seen it? Government has no money, but they are bringing money out at election time. Where is that money coming from? So they are lying. What is happening is that there are two types of wicked people in government. Type 1, they eat current money. Any money they find in government, they will eat it. They are wicked about that one. There is type 2. Type 2, they eat current money and future money. They will say, my term will end next year. When I leave, how will I eat money? Let me borrow money now and borrow money of the future and eat it now.
That we complained about in the suit. Bridget Otu, you just played a video a while ago about how she was manhandled and assaulted and her dress, ripped apart. Your own Vanessa Edutom Boateng and George Jennings, who was an ordinary man who was streaming the developments at the...
A special mention, one of our graduates today, Johnson Asiedun Ketia. He is known as the General of Mosquitoes and also the General Secretary of the NDC. Even though I'm told that as he came into this institution, he left all his intuatua behind the gate. As I shook his hands, I was wondering whether the physical training exercises had added any more muscles to him. But it appears as if he didn't work. But I am told that he did not come here for the physical muscles, but he came here to beef up the intellectual capacity of the NDC. And also to enhance his case for being selected as running mate. A special mention.
Government is broke, government is broke. The people are spending billions to go inside the government that is broke. Have you ever seen a minister who resigned because government is broke before? Government has no money. Have you ever seen a governor who said, ladies and gentlemen, when I was elected, I thought the government had money. Now I discover government has no money, I resign. Have you ever seen it? Government has no money, but they are bringing money out at election time. Where is that money coming from? So they are lying. What is happening is that there are two types of wicked people in government. Type 1, they eat current money. Any money they find in government, they will eat it. They are wicked about that one. There is type 2. Type 2, they eat current money and future money. They will say, my term will end next year. When I leave, how will I eat money? Let me borrow money now and borrow money of the future and eat it now.
Thank you very much for joining us. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. So this is Good Morning Ghana. My name is Audu Moro, and I want to say welcome to the show. It's always a pleasure to know that you've tuned in. You tune in every day from 7 a.m. to 9:55 to listen to where the real talk happens, or to listen to real talk, intellectually stimulating conversations that take place here. Today is the 15th of May 2026, and this is the day the Lord has made. Indeed, we're glad that we're able to return here to join the nation's conversation on the big issues that are making the rounds in our dear country, Ghana. Indeed, I want to say it's a rare privilege to be up and about and kicking. So I want to say thank you to the Almighty God. As Muslims, we say Allahu Akbar. Let me go straight ahead and look at what the papers are reporting this morning. I'll start with the Daily Graphic. It says SHS double track ends in 2027. 50 SHSs to be upgraded, President assures. And there's rejects Goldfields lease extension for Takwa Mine, IEA urges government. And as MTN Ghana marks 30 years of service, pledges connectivity investments, national growth initiatives. The Ghanaian Times this morning is reporting that Ghana risks food insecurity over policy gaps. UN Group warns. Very good time to be in Ghana, EU ambassador tells investors. And as part of Western Accra to face water supply interruptions, and as police ordered to apologize to Bridget Otu, others over protest brutality. Daily Guide says, reject Takwa Mine lease extension, IEA. MPs arrest in Amsterdam. FBI issued warrant in April, according to majority. Bamia positions MPP youth for 2028 victory. Yoko detains Dr. Sledge's wife over MIIF probe. And as Renak's ex-wife moves to stop sale of properties. Now we're talking Richard Ni Amakwe, also known as Renak or Arnak. So that's Daily Guide. The Weekend Crusading Guide says divorce dispute, Renak's luxury assets on the radar as ex-wife moves to freeze disputed assets. Sustainable agriculture neglect could cause food crisis in Ghana, UN warns. Asidu in Ketia rally supports Mahama government to avoid failure. Over 42,000 teachers in JHS, SHS classrooms unqualified according to NTC. And Odompre urges presidential action over energy, cocoa and food security challenges. Bamia's battle cry for victory 2028 charges MPP youth to prepare for leadership. The Insight. Ghanaians roast MPP Sokoboy over claims that strong city is hurting local production and job creation. There's Trump's state visit to Beijing and the new Cold War on Asia. Akando tightens security at Medina Polyclinic amidst a surprise ministerial inspection. There's Education Ministry wishes WASI candidate success once against exam malpractice. Interested in the future of Africa's defense, the Nigerian drone king just chose Ghana over Nigeria. Here is why you should be terrified and thrilled. Reject neo-colonialism, reject imperialism, stand with the people's resistance in Kenya. Pan-Africanism Today solidarity statement. The Herald. Keep Takwa Mines $2.3 billion yearly with South Africans. Chamber of Mines counters anti-lease stance by Justice Sofia Ekufu, Professor Okwe, IEA. U.S. indicts more Ghanaian nationals for romance fraud. GIPC, Mauritius Economic Board showcase investment opportunities. Dr. Sledge's estranged wife held over suspected $94 million MIIF funds. Bamia Kudia hit at NDC for intimidating MPP members. The Ghanaian Publisher. NDC policies killing local firms, according to minority leader. And there's Wuntumi trial. Verbal deals can't transfer mining rights. Defense witness tells court. Bamia slum security crackdown on MPP. And there's Renak, ex-wife seeks asset freeze. Kusali loses onlyness in tragic motorbike accident. The new center. It says MTN Ghana kicks off 30th anniversary celebration. And there's Takwa Lee's Rao, Chamber of Mines claps back at IEA. African Athletics Championship, failures embarrass Ghana. Don't renew Takwa Leads. IEA pushes for full Ghanaian control of Goldfields mine after April 2027. Ghana's identity system among world's best, according to Beidin. The custodian says you will account for your deeds. Bamia warns power drunk state actors. Prudential Bank clears bills for children at Tema General Hospital. Don't extend Goldfields Takwa Mine lease. IEA urges government. Apenyo Markin scolds government over anti-farmers policies. Another prods Mahama to revive Ghana's dying economic sectors. The Daily Post says IEA against Goldfields Takwa Mine lease extension. And then you also have Chief of Staff urges participants in Course 3 of National College of Defense Studies to champion national cohesion and security. And then you also have Health Minister pays surprise visit to Mother and Child Hospital. Now, the Daily Searchlight says more drama in rank, well, I think it's Renak, yes, Renak divorce. But I've never seen this before, where somebody's private matter gains front page attention for months. I don't know what's happening. I mean, in whose interest is it for Richard Nyamakwe's matter to always be in the papers? I mean, honestly, I don't get it. Every single day you wake up, there's something about Richard Nyamakwe. Who is behind this? And is to what end? This is somebody's private matter. Hey, answer more. Anyway, Joanna Kwe slaps, it says more drama in Renac divorce. Joanna Kwe slaps Renac with injunction on company shares and multi-million assets. And you also have resource nationalism path wrong. Ghana Chamber of Mines rejects resource nationalism push. Warns against disrupting mining stability and investor confidence and make Takwa mine uproar. We will not yield to pressure, Bamia declares amidst arrest of party officials. And then the Informer has 2-4 draws battle lines. House of Chiefs has no power to install chiefs. And it's a Apenyo marking at a forcing clash over value for money office. Ghana's identity system amongst world best, according to Beijing. And then there's EU urges Ghana to sustain stability. There's Ghana Marshals diplomatic firepower over detained MP. You have the Business and Financial Times that says IEA Chamber of Mines split over Takwa lease extension. Export concentration failing to create enough jobs despite record trade performance. Ghana's identity system among world's best, according to Moses Bailey. Local rice producers push for 6 months import ban. That's on the front page of today's Business and Financial Times. And then there's a Metro Land says Gen Z Muslim ladies push for interfaith marriages. Yes. Why? And they aware of what the position of the religion is, unless you want to change what the position of the religion is. It's not somebody's opinion, it's a fact. It's there, it's in the Quran that as a Muslim lady you can't marry Christian guys. Yes, the Muslim guys can marry the Christian ladies, but not the other way around. You can decide to go against it. That's your personal decision, you know. So if it's a matter of a societal decision, then you can push for it. But you can, unless you go and change the law in the Quran. Otherwise, it is what it is. So there's NHI suspends Deldem and paramedical pharmacies dash chemist over alleged NHI's fraud. And then there's also Power Minister jailed 75 years for corruption in Nigeria. And there's human rights awareness vital for Africa's development, Dr. Kingsley Ajimain. And then you have the Catholic Standard. It says that Donko Krom comes of age. Pope Leo the 14th elevates vicariate to diocese. Bishop Asidu makes history. Church urges faithful guard humanity in digital age. There's churches fights back. Religious leaders reject attempts to silence them. And then there is your editorial, which is a regular feature in the Catholic Standard. This is a timely prophetic voice. And as bishops sound alarm again in GCBC, plenary tackles galamsey, morality and evangelism. Let me go online now and look at my jaw online. It says Ghana's gold dominance under threat. Ken Ashigbe says West Africa is catching up fast. And it's Cote d'Ivoire emerging as a serious rival to Ghana's gold industry, according to Ken Ashigbe. And as Get Fund distances itself from fake contract awards as fraudsters target contractors. There's a city newsroom. It has a Makola market traders to petition Mahama over relocation plans. 2 Ghanaian brothers indicted in U.S. romance fraud case. Ghana should have handled MP's arrest locally. And there's NIA workers to resume work Friday after NLC directive. Ghana Web says lawyer for OK Frimpong speaks after arrest of MP in the Netherlands. And there's Ghana going back to IMF for the 18th time. Government targets 70% 5G coverage by 2027. And then you have Metro TV Online that says Ancelotti extends Brazil contract until 2030. And there's Iran still waiting on World Cup visas. Ghana Gas, Ecobank, APSA, Omni Basic, and Zijin inject cash into Black Stars World Cup fund. And as MTN must match its scale with better service, according to Sam George. So that's it for the newspaper and the news portal review. Please stay with us. This is Good Morning Ghana on Metro Television. Please don't go anywhere.
Tanumo onunchoni ha o dama chiechele we kun oyanu tumo osole mojiake ubawo nani aya baba shushu amen.
Finding the ideal property shouldn't be a daunting task. At MNC Properties, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home. That's why we specialize in providing affordable housing options under our flagship project, Fresh Property Joy, specifically designed for low and medium income earners. Our range of customizable homes includes 2 and 3 bedroom standard and executive options, all meticulously crafted using innovative interlocking brick technology. We understand the importance of simplicity and convenience in the acquisition process. That's why we have designed our procedures to be straightforward and hassle-free, offering flexible payment options tailored to your individual needs. In addition to our affordable homes, we proudly offer litigation-free lands for sale in vibrant and upscale communities that present the perfect opportunity to build your dream home. We are committed to making affordable housing a reality, providing you with the joy of owning a home that meets your budgets and aspirations. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or invest, we've got you covered. Our service team is ready to assist you on 030-255-1917. MNC Properties.
Mommy, good morning.
Good morning, my son. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Mom. How about you?
I'm fine.
Joe, I just saw your mom doing her usual morning routine. Like, it was just 2 weeks she underwent a major colon surgery.
Bro, see, my mom is doing perfectly fine, and we're all excited about it. It was minimally invasive surgery, and the recovery has been very fast.
Minimally? Hey! No, wait. What do you mean by that?
So they offered my mom a laparoscopic colon surgery.
Laparoscopic
colon surgery,
hey,
which we accepted. It turned out it was equally safe with a very fast recovery time, and the cost involved too was very, very reasonable. She was discharged 3 days after the surgery, and you can see her, she's on her feet again.
3 days?
Just 3 days, bro.
Mean Tuber Hospital, first Ghana colorectal center, aimed to serve a peculiar health need.
Hey buddy, it's me Azar.
Yeah, me now they see. Hey, you look fresh. Oh.
Hey.
With your label today.
Wait till you see what's inside me.
Azar, freshly made inside and out for greater coverage and colors that last longer and beautify your walls, spaces and places. Azar, no size. Go ahead. Buy now. Azar, #1 from Azar Group since 1921.
Launching BSc Development Economics at the Ghana Christian University College. Study a job-ready university program, BSc Development Economics at the Ghana Christian University College. Job is ready for graduates who possess degrees and certificates in BSc Development Economics, professional certificate in Theoeconomy, certificate in Theoeconomy with business. Enroll at the Department of Theology and Economics at the Ghana Christian University College, Amrahia, Adenta Dodua Road, Accra. Full bursary is available for BSc Development Economics graduates to study master's program at the State University in South Africa. Enroll now. Take advantage of this opportunity to join elite professionals in economics. Call 0557-351-090 or 0575-633-307 or 030-296-0542. WhatsApp us on 0557-351-090 or you can get in touch online on www.theoeconomy.edu.gh. Powered by the Center for Theology and Economics, CTEC.
my friends. My name is Kelkit Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger, chicky whiter, chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kelkits. Happy smile.
In my line of work, a confident smile is everything. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste keeps me on top of my game and ensures my smile is always radiant and bright.
With the tiring nature of my job, we spend several hours under the scorching sun. To keep our teeth white and our breath fresh all the time, we use none other than Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. You're on a Kessie and in a kit one.
Samayo Kendini, a who be here, Semetra Sapapadia to a mammy manful. Kel Charcoal's natural ingredients, and a bomb is several buying, a man is swing, and a sense of Mama Hotter so a will beg you.
Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Choose Kel Charcoal Toothpaste for anti-cavity, whiter teeth, and fresher breath all day. Available in 80 gram and 150 gram. Grab yours today.
Kel, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Looking for the ultimate oil city getaway? Welcome to the Groove Etipon Beach Resort for a luxury meet adventure. Host your meetings and events in our fully equipped conference facility. Relax our sparkling pool, unwind in cozy rooms, satisfy your cravings at our scenic restaurant, and enjoy fun-packed recreational activities and a walk through our charming menus. Whether it's business, pleasure, or pure escape, the Groove is your perfect destination.
Yo, your most wanted Cook Africa event is here. My name is Mariam, Sierra Leonean living in Ghana. I'm kindly inviting Sierra Leoneans to come and enjoy at Metro TV on the 23rd of May, time 9 a.m. prompt. Come and enjoy Sierra Leone food and African dishes. Salon people, una no left behind. Una color we can enjoy because this show ya get for sweet. Una no ever you Metro TV the show. Una color we can enjoy together. Yeah, you go taste different African dishes. Thank you. See you all there. I go see una there, my sister and brother there. Thank you.
You're still watching Good Morning Ghana on Metro Television. The show is also live on 94.1 FM. Let me remind you once again that the show is, or the AH Cafe is proudly associated with the show. Now, when we talk about AH Cafe, you're talking sumptuous meal, but also at an affordable price. It's right here on our premises on the Ignite Media Group premises here, that's Dr. Isa Street, Northridge here, very close to Alisa Hotel. When you come here, just tell them that Moro Awudu of Metro Television says you should come and taste their food, and that your food is mind-blowing, but it's also very affordable. I mean, they feed me every morning. Can you imagine? Why do you think I look the way I do? Say a big thanks to AH Cafe. That's why I look fresh every morning when I come over here. So please, try them, and I'm sure you look fresher. You look fresher when you taste your food. It's very nice. It's fantastic. It's very nice. AH Cafe, you're lovely. And also, Metro Digital is proudly associated with the Good Morning Ghana show as well. So Good Morning Ghana is brought to you by Metro Digital as well. And my guests are here, so we'll kickstart with a conversation. The two of them are are very, very familiar, very known to this platform. So one is an economist, he's a financial person, he's also an accountant, he's a banker as well. He's a man who's wearing many hats, and he's a man of many parts. I'm talking about Alfred Kojo Thompson. But remember that Alfred Kojo Thompson is also aspiring to become the national treasurer of the New Patriotic Party. He's with us this morning. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you join us on the show.
Thank you.
On a rainy morning. Yes, it's been drizzling. I don't know whether... Yeah. Did it rain in your area?
Yeah, it did. It started around, I think, 4 or just before 4 p.m. Yeah. 4 a.m.
I need to get an umbrella or a raincoat.
You need a raincoat. You don't need an umbrella, otherwise you'll be crushed.
Are there raincoats in the system?
Oh, yeah, they are.
Oh, no, we have some.
We have some. Yeah.
Wow. And I used to have a yellow one. It was very heavy.
You see, that yellow one, that's for the, mostly for the fire service, you know, that yellow. They use it for the fire.
That's why my friends used to laugh at me.
It was very heavy.
Laugh at me,
you know, because of the fire and everything, yeah.
Yellow raincoat. Charlie, what people eat? So the normal raincoat, how should it look? How does it look like?
Different colors, but they are usually thin. It's not that heavy.
It's thin.
You know, that some are transparent.
Yeah. Jennifer will get me one. Yeah.
Your ladies are.
Jennifer sells all kinds of things, so she'll get me one.
Is it?
Yeah, she'll get me one.
Okay.
She'll get me one. I need a raincoat. You know, transparent raincoat.
If you need a free umbrella, there he can get you one.
Umbrella? Who?
He.
Was he told he sells umbrella?
But he has an umbrella. So that you can crash yourself.
People will call you and say they
want free umbrella. Ask him whether he has got an umbrella. Don't you have an umbrella?
Will you take my? If you
have an umbrella,
I can give you an umbrella.
Would you take I don't need an umbrella. I don't need an umbrella. I'm okay. I'm so okay that
he can't take our umbrella. It's branded.
He's branded.
Our umbrella, so he cannot use it, but you can use it.
I can use your
umbrella. He's sitting somewhere. He's on his phone thinking about what to say. They say the man sells umbrella. He's an honorable member of Parliament. I don't know what his side hustle or his side gig is, but I don't think he sells umbrellas. No, he doesn't sell umbrellas.
The side hustle is umbrellas.
We can always give him umbrella if
you're a lawyer.
Oh, you can give an umbrella. Did you bring an umbrella?
Are you a lawyer by profession or what?
Yes.
What does that I just want to know that are you a lawyer by profession?
I don't answer questions.
Or you are.
Anyway, so
the side hustle is
so
the side hustle is umbrella. That's why he's in Parliament.
Anyway, the man who is under interrogation, not at the court of law, but here on the premises of Metro TV,
is under interrogation.
Honorable Fatah is ND for MP for Yendi. Yes, boss. Morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Good morning to my
to
my co-panelists.
Yes, he started very early.
I've been monitoring him of late. I see him in a number of police stations. At some point, I wanted to call you to find out whether you needed my assistance. I said,
no, he needs assistance. He wants an umbrella.
No.
That's assistance he needs.
The general secretary is a lawyer by profession. The national organizer, Nanabi, is also a lawyer. That is Justin Kodia and Nanabi. They are both lawyers. So when I turn to my left, I have my general secretary who is handling the party very well now. In fact, almost all the people that are being arrested, we'll talk about that. He leads them with his able assistant, the organizer of the party, to make sure that the umbrella is crashed.
So you don't need my assistance. You don't need my legal assistance.
Crashed, so you don't need.
You don't need my legal assistance.
No, I don't need the umbrella.
Okay.
Pro bono. The umbrella.
He's a tough man. He's a very tough man.
But he's my brother. You know, we lent him the seat. Greetings from Farouk. Greetings from Farouk Muhammad this morning.
He's a tenant.
He says that, he should enjoy it whilst it lasts. He should enjoy it whilst it lasts. But I bring you love from Dr. Baumia and Lady Samira. They bring their greetings, and to you as well.
We take care.
He says that they wish you all the best, even though it's drizzling. Be careful, the umbrella doesn't crash on you.
You should go and look for that contractor on the Tamale.
Don't worry.
Don't
worry. Right now,
the road minister is looking for
your road minister is running and crying. I wish I hadn't given you advice. Otherwise, I would have taken the contract for minister. Otherwise, I would have taken the contract for you. He's crying.
I had one of the journalists introduce him. I wasn't Omar Sada. He said the Terminator in town.
How can he be a Terminator when he's crying from road contract to road contract? Almost all the contracts he's gone to, he comes and you come and shout there, I don't like the work that is going on. If I didn't give you a mobilization, I would have taken the contract from you. Master, when we are giving mobilization, did you check the background?
Oh, no,
you don't just get up. You think we just get up and give mobilization?
Some of them are companies that are where they are sought. They
So
are not companies.
let's assume without thinking that maybe they are worth their salt, and I'm giving you mobilization. Mobilization comes with a guarantee that if you don't do A, B, C, D, you are going to refund this, and you have to get the bank guarantee to support that. You don't just get up and give money out.
But who told you they don't
if
do
it's his own personal money?
Who told you they don't do all that?
So he can record the mobilization. You shouldn't go and stand there and cry. We didn't send him to cry. We didn't send him to cry. We sent him to work. And so if you've gone and you've given Ghanaians taxpayers money to go up and go and give people mobilization because you want your party to get some monies back and things and do whatever they want to do, then you go and sit down, and when you finish your crying to we Ghanaians, we don't want to hear any cry. Get our money for us or get the work done and stop shouting all around.
And you don't hear him giving timelines to them?
Right now he's even he's even using a convoy more than the president himself. His convoy. They say 46 cars.
90. Look at him.
Who's convoy? You've not minister. You haven't seen his convoy before.
No. This one.
It was all over social media.
When he's going,
and when
all he does is he goes.
I saw some writer.
He goes.
You let me finish. I saw some writer
the deputy.
The
highway. No, he goes with the consultants. He goes with the engineers.
The convoy I saw was not just consultants.
It's not from him.
Whether it's just him or not.
He and his deputy.
46-car convoy. Land Cruisers.
Show us the
siren on.
Show us
everything.
Show us the evidence. What you have.
Go to social media. It's all over.
Bring it out.
I said go to social. I don't need to show you. Go Google. Road Minister's convoy. You see 46. With the lights on and red and blue. Ping. Ghanaians taxpayers money. Then you finish, when you get there, they go and cry. Hey, Road Minister Abutre. Good morning, Ghana.
Mr. Alfred Kojo Thompson.
That's my name.
You're a very powerful guy.
Oh, you are going to manage.
My brothers, if I said I shouldn't even use Alfred again, I should do it Kojo Thompson. Because before I was born, a road was named after me. So.
Oh, okay. Now, Abdul Fattah.
Moro.
What's happening in your party? Your Deputy General Secretary, Mustafa Gbande. And then you also have your former national organizer, Akamba. Yes. That's is it Justice Akamba? Is it Joshua Akamba? Sorry, Joshua Akamba. They have been in the media complaining about neglect of party foot soldiers, the fact that there isn't the relationship between the party and the government is not the best. Party is not talking to government, government is not talking to party. And he is concerned that if this situation persists, the party will struggle in the next elections. I think the video has been trending the last few days or so, except that we haven't discussed it here on the show. But I just thought that, once you're here, I mean, you're somebody who's knowledge about the party affairs and, of course, your appreciation of the law and so on. I mean, I think that would put you in a very good stead, in a very good position to help us understand the situation much better. Of course, you're an MP. You are on a daily basis interacting with the same party foot soldiers that Mustafa Gbande is complaining that the party is not engaging effectively, and that there are people who are still at home and are complaining about, lack of jobs. They are calling people are not picking their calls. The government is doing one thing on one side, the party is also doing something on the other side. And then just yesterday or 2 days ago, you also had the national chairman of your party, Masedu Nketia, who is also, he's still on his thank you tour. and he's in somewhere in the Bono region.
No, Savannah.
Sorry, Savannah, right?
Yes, reached Savannah.
Yes, that's it. True. And he was also basically, speaking in what we call he wasn't direct, but he was talking about the party avoiding a situation where you would say that because the party is not getting a few things right, you are coming out publicly to come and state it. He doesn't think it's something that you must do. And then he gives an example of a husband and wife situation where every time you get up, you're telling the world what your wife hasn't done rightly, but you're not telling the world what your wife is doing rightly, and so on and so forth. So it appears that there's some issues with party-government relationship, and I don't know what you also know. But I think we should play the Mustafa Bande video, and this is how I want us to start Good Morning Ghana today, and then before we get into our main issues in the papers today. So I'm told that we're going to take a little breather, just about a minute or so. Please don't go anywhere. It's a very interesting conversation.
The ideal property shouldn't be a daunting task. At MNC Properties, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home. That's why we specialize in providing affordable housing options under our flagship project, Fresh Property Joy, specifically designed for low and medium income earners. Our range of customizable homes includes 2- and 3-bedroom standard and executive options, all meticulously crafted using innovative interlocking brick technology. We understand the importance of simplicity and convenience in the acquisition process. That's why we have designed our procedures to be straightforward and hassle-free, offering flexible payment options tailored to your individual needs. In addition to our affordable homes, we proudly offer litigation-free lands for sale in vibrant and upscale communities that present the perfect opportunity to build your dream home. We are committed to making affordable housing a reality, providing you with the joy of owning a home that meets your budgets and aspirations. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or invest, we've got you covered. Our service team is ready to assist you on 030-255-1917. MNC Properties.
Grab your bottle and unleash the taste of Storm Energy Drink. A bold flavor, a big attitude. Feel the vibe, own the moment. It's your time to be different. Storm Energy Drink, make your mark. Excessive drinking can be detrimental to health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advert is FDA approved.
Yes, next. Hey, Nadia Benson.
Me didn't tum. Mr. Freddy Kakalika, just call me cockroach. Now, Mr. Freddy once now.
Hey, that's you.
Improve car.
Yeah.
Captain was key to double the accent. Me did this sasso spray. Mr. Freddy sasso quell. Yeah, go to my sasso.
Come Tom Preco.
It's time to believe in you. We are changing, so should you. If you Clap your hands for the whole new vibe. Make we set the place. Oh yeah, come alive. Let me hear you.
Puma drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from Casa Precon.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
This Easter, Estate Masters Limited is giving you more reasons to celebrate in our extended Easter promo. Secure your dreamland at Nest Cottage, Chopoli with a massive 15% discount. Or choose Palm Hills, Gomwa Pamfukrum, also at 15% discount. And for lovers of the coast, Coastal Park, Ningo Prampram awaits you at 10% discount. Plus, enjoy free site visits and free documentation because we make land ownership simple. This Easter, don't just celebrate, invest in your future. Estate Masters Limited, your most preferred estate partner.
Hello, Cook Africa. My name is Mohamed Lamin Diallo. I come from Guinea. I am one of the Guinean community leaders and the president of DMD in Ghana. And today I am inviting all of you to come to Metro TV to see what Guineans are going to cook. We have what we call mango stew. Mango stew is only found in Guinea. And come and see how we're going to do it. We have our cooker, Mama Yu, the best cook in Africa. He's going to represent Guinea community that day. And it's going to be on the 23rd May at Metro TV premises around 9 a.m. You are warmly invited to come to Metro TV that day to support us and support the event. Like yama no invite fene kotobabi nima kaswa mamubi obringa mini kumasi bringa fa Omafa la Guinée culture masin Afrique be Oma masin Afrique be umfatana na badi la Guinée monge sauce ana la Guinée kansane mara hule ni rafala na fany na toma la Guinée nantu donc nous bien invité fait la Guinée communauté green darakui ora mini oma masin umfatana na sinin fekui wassalam.
The last time I checked, the national chairman was saying that he's doing his tour, his thank you tour.
You agree with that?
My opinion has always been that we could have done it together. But the national chairman is doing it because everybody is busy doing something else. That is what he's doing. But I'm saying that irrespective of that, as stakeholders, since we won election, the relationship between the party and government haven't been the best. It is not about jobs. It's not about who gives who job. It's not about who didn't give who job. I'm saying the relationship between the party and the government to ensure that we succeed together have not been the best.
When you say the party, are you referring to the party at the base or party at Adabraka versus the Jubilee House?
No, there's no Adabraka and Jubilee House.
What I mean is that the head office of the national executive.
I am the elected head of the party's administration in terms of deputy. I'm the deputy general secretary. It means that all NDC people trusted that we can manage their affairs. And the arrowhead is the president, who is the leader. The second in command is the national chairman. So in most cases, the national chairman is de facto if the president is not around. We have situations where it switches. The president is the leader of the party. He is also the leader of government. And I'm saying that our relationship as a party and as government have not been the best. It may not have been deliberate because when we came, there was too much pressure, everybody running here and there. We are doing well. Everybody is praising us for stabilizing the economy, stabilizing this, stabilizing that. But the danger is that we are leaving our party behind. And I'm concerned, as the officer in charge of operation, I am concerned that we have to go back into conclave to assess what we have done so far, what we have not done, so that we correct same and move on. The stakeholdership of the party is so huge. Look, every election cycle, there are people who go home. So we have former national executives, former constituency executives, former regional executives, who are part of the stakeholders of this party. Anytime we win election, a number of people go home. We have former appointees, i.e. former ministers, former MPs, former DCs, who are stakeholders of this party. They are also sitting on the fence. We have current executive structure from the branch to national. We have ministers, we have CEOs. Even though we have ministers, we have CEOs, we have board members who are also stakeholders of this party. There's a need for us to go back into conclave and to sit and assess ourselves. We have elders of the party. We need to run ourselves back to them because the elders of the party have decided to keep quiet. And that is dangerous for any government and any party.
Does it mean your center is refusing to hold?
It is not refusing to hold. These are normal challenges that any government, any party can go through. I'm just prompting that if we are refusing, you know, when people are quiet, that's when there's a danger. And people, silence, they say it's what? It's good, it's golden.
This is
but
golden.
Silence is the medium through which people perpetrate mischief.
Let me
we want to bring everybody back, take responsibility, sit as a party, sit as a government. Let's
Okay, so that's Mustafa Gbande. He's the Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, and then also he's the Director of Operations at the Presidency, isn't it? That's at Jubilee. Now, that's Deputy Director of Operations, absolutely, that's true. I think he's deputy to the COP Kofi Boakye, isn't it? Yeah, COP Kofi Boakye, right. So what do you make of the concerns that he's made, which is the fragile nature of the party's relationship with the government? From where you sit, do you see the same thing? In fact, there's been a reaction to what he said by Erika J, who is the Bono Regional Communications Officer of the party, who thinks that what Mustafa Gbande is saying is not true. But what do you think?
I don't think Erika J was responding specifically to this.
Yes, this interview. Yes.
But
in fact,
some portions of the video, I listened to
Erika J's
but
yes.
it was not a response to this particular one you just played.
Yes, he was on another platform, so he was responding to that particular one, not this particular one.
Yes, and even if maybe a different content from this.
Right.
But you see, this one.
But before you even go ahead, let me just say that credit to Channel 1 TV. The journalist who was doing the interview is called Umar Sanda. Yeah. He was the one doing the interview, so this was a tape we got from Channel 1 TV. So credit to them. Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, Moro, Mustafa occupies a very high place in the party, Deputy General Secretary in charge of operations. Mustafa was almost everywhere as far as the 2024 campaign was concerned. But a number of times we were with him even in my constituency. So he's one person who was visibly on the ground almost everywhere the campaign went. And to me, it will be foolhardy on our part to want to throw this concern to the dustbin. He has been at the forefront of managing stakeholders within the party, especially the grassroots. We've all had issues, especially in relation to how we are currently handling the foot soldiers of our party. And remember, Moro, we are at a point that we've never been before. In fact, not even NDC, no political party in Ghana has ever gotten to a situation where you have your chairman expressing interest in the ultimate seat. It's a very delicate situation. Because you see, and more so.
But before you go ahead, before you say more so, can you confirm if indeed Asiedu Nketa wants to become,
Muru,
wants to lead the party. Because for now, we're told it's been rumored. Speculation.
So let's leave it as a rumor. Okay. I'm saying that rumor has never even come up before in our political history. You understand? So let's keep it as such.
No, but no. But as someone who is the national chairman of your party, at some point, we're told he was interested in leading your party.
No, but no one felt or saw what was going on.
Unless, of course, I'm saying there was rumored that he was interested in becoming...
Obed never really contested. You understand? Obed, even the science, it was just a rift between himself and Rollins.
Yes.
So it was like he was challenging the status quo, but not ultimately to become the
flag bearer.
You understand?
It was rumored as well.
Yes, it was rumored, but you see, his issue was more about his rift with
I'm just saying this because right now we are swimming in the realm of conjecture.
Exactly.
Because Asiedu Nketa has not told me.
And you remember even at the time of Obed,
speculation.
And you remember even at the time of Obed,
yes,
there was even a candidate already who had gone to the election and lost.
That's true. Anyway, so
anytime you have your candidate going to an election and losing, he stands as the de facto candidate. So anybody challenging that candidate is just throwing.
I agree with you.
You understand? So we are at a very peculiar
juncture. Okay.
Not just as political party, but even in the entire history of political governance in this country, we've not gotten to this. And it even becomes worse, where you have a situation, because you see, when you see a party in government, it's controlled by two wings. The national chairman controls it from the angle of the party. Then the chief of staff controls it from the angle of governance. All ministers, all CEOs, in fact, all CEOs, you can say CEOs report to the ministers, but all ministers ultimately report to who? The chief of staff, not the president, not the vice president.
You can describe him as
you can straight
away.
Exactly.
So all CEOs
he's like a senior minister.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's like a senior minister.
Yes.
And so when you are in government, these two angles are what hold the party.
Yeah.
Now we are at a very peculiar situation where at both ends, both at the end of the political party, where you were saying that if there should be any excesses, this is the angle that can easily rein everybody in and bring discipline. Now that we are seeing the national chairman expressing interest. Now at the level of governance, the one who was supposed to supervise or superintend over everything in terms of governance, in terms of seeing to the fact that all ministers are brought online. The chief of staff is also having interest in contesting. So now, and we all know this principle that you can't be a player and a referee at the same time. So these are people who are warming up to be players in the field. Yet currently they are also the referees. So as a party, it is a difficult situation we find ourselves in. And worst of it is when you look at the margin at which we won the last election. Unprecedented. And so expectations are equal unprecedented. Expectations are equal unprecedented. And so it is a difficult, and in NDC as a party, if you check, competitive, and Mustafa even said it in this very interview somewhere, that you see competitive primaries in terms of the presidential level. We have not had that so much. We've always had
easy presidential.
You understand? Always the anytime you look at it, the vice will succeed. The vice will succeed, and it's usually always defined. You always see this 80%, 90% chance that this person will win. But now we don't have that clarity, and so it becomes like it's like an open field for everybody to play in. But my concern was whether this was a platform for Mustafa to have made these concerns known or out, because and I'm sure maybe he has tried engaging the structures that be, and maybe he's also getting frustrated. Sometimes when you try behind the scene and you're not succeeding, sometimes this may just be the best way you can get attention to your concern. And I would take it that our leadership should not take this as somebody who is trying to ruffle the system. They should
leadership, the party, or
the party leadership, both government and then party. We should see this because it's a concern we all have. That we have to come back and look at the base of the party. look, you can be praised for all that you are doing, achieving huge gains for the economy. At the end of the day, the party machinery is as important as the government machinery. And so it will be very dangerous and suicidal on our part to want to focus our attention on just the governance aspect, leaving this out. His call came in the right direction, but I don't know whether he exhausted the internal channels. To me, he should have pursued this within the internal structures of the party. And even if, fortunately for him, he's not just in the realm of the party or at the national level of the party, he's also at the topmost level of governance. So you are at the Flagstaff House, you are at the party headquarters. So you have a unique position to even ventilate this concern. Because if you do it even at the party level and you are not getting the listening ear, you are also a deputy director of operations at the office of the president. So you use that, unless he's telling us that he has tried all these means and things are just not adding up. But if I should tell you that there are no such concerns, deep concerns within the party, then I will be lying. I'm one person, if you are managing a constituency, it's not easy. Especially when it comes to the concerns of our job. And I also empathize with our people, because sometimes you have to put the economy in a sound footing. You have to put the economy somewhere. You have to get the economy to get to a stage where it can absorb as many people as possible. Sometimes, if you don't take your time...
You mean the 133?
Please go ahead.
Sometimes, if you don't take your time in an attempt to fulfill your promises to your foot soldiers, in an attempt to fulfill your political promises, you end up crashing the system. And there has to be Ghana. There has to be the government working and functioning well before even the foot soldiers can be considered as beneficiaries of the system. Once you don't hold the system tight, you don't get the system running, you don't get the system to be efficient and effective. Trust me, you can say anything you want to say to the grassroots. The system itself cannot accommodate them. You understand? Today, there are various sectors you go into the economy and they will tell you that, oh, these people, we want to employ, but we're not getting clearance. Those are the concerns. And maybe the one who ultimately will give clearance is also looking at the burden that will pose to the national purse. Are we in a situation where we can absorb all these people? And how can we do it? So as for me, the national level, the national chairman and his team, and then the party level, the governance level, they should have regular meetings. I think these concerns are coming up because, like he was saying, I'm sure since the start of this tour, thank you tour, it's been difficult for the party to meet because usually these meetings are always at the behest of the national chairman.
Right.
You understand? And where you have the national chairman being busy, also doing equally important, because let me tell you, what he's doing there, you may belittle it. But you see, even though the people are disgruntled, and some of us, we feel it, when he comes, he takes the pressure off you. Because they now see that,
for a minute.
There is not just the MP who is giving us all the excuses. Oh, okay, what the MP is telling us about the scarcity of jobs, about the challenges the party is facing, they have also heard from the ultimate person in the party, as far as the party headquarters is concerned. If the chairman also comes to confirm about the challenges the party is facing, then you are kind of exonerated, kind of. So, to me, what he's doing in terms of going around the constituency is equally good. But we should blend that with that regular engagement with government, with the government machinery, to make sure that these concerns.
So who is Mustafa Gbande talking to?
That's what I'm sure he was just venting his frustration. Sometimes when you are frustrated, sometimes you don't even see. Sometimes in your own bedroom, you get up and you be speaking to the mirror.
No, well,
simply because you are frustrated.
Yeah, but this is different. This one, he knows who to talk to.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's a different thing if you have a problem, you're wondering who to talk to. But he knows who to talk to.
Moro, that's what I'm saying. That even in his position, he has a unique advantage because he can speak to the party level because he's there. He can speak to the government.
No problem. But
to the extent that he came out and spoke this way, we can only conclude that maybe he has taken advantage of all those avenues. And he's not getting his concerns addressed.
So let me put it this way. And Alfred, I'll come to you. I mean, you can easily relate to these things because even
whilst we're
here,
it doesn't collect.
But let me ask you this. But let me ask you this. But let me ask you this.
Okay. Hey, why don't you want me to speak? Now the gagging has got into the studio.
in the wisdom of the party, the party decided as a matter of policy that party officers must be given an opportunity to serve in the government, right? It may not be a law per se, but in the wisdom of the party, and of course in the wisdom of the leader of the party or the president, he believes that, look, if I have a party officer serving in my government, it then would deal with matters of relationship between party and government. So if you look at the NDC government, if you take out Fifi Kwete, who has been a former deputy finance minister before, and has been an MP, right? Apart from him,
the chairman has also been
I'm coming, but it's a list. You look at Fifi Kwete, general secretary. He's there. He hasn't taken up any government appointment.
But the wife has.
You have Joseph Yamin.
But the wife has added.
No, I'm talking about, she's not a party executive.
Joseph
Yamin, right? National organizer. He's not taking any party position.
He's doing
but
what I'm saying.
If you take somebody like, say, and of course, what's the name? So you take Joseph Yamin, you take the general secretary and the national chairman. They haven't taken any government. No, just national chairman has because he's board chairman at Gapua. But the rest of them, the Ruth Sedo, National Service Secretariat, Osman Ayariga, he's at National Youth Authority. You have Malik Basintale, he's at YEA as a CEO. And then you have Sami Jenfi, who's the National Communications Officer. He is with Gold Board as the Chief Executive Officer. And then, apart from, again, Akogan, who's the Deputy Communications Officer, he's not, so he's also not taking up any party position.
And then Oparado.
But Giorgio Parado, he's now at the Ministry of Youth Development. I can go on and on and on and on.
Is at MIF,
and then the Deputy Youth Organizer is at the Women's Organizer. Yes. Hadambisu, she's also at MIF. So I'm saying that majority of the party leadership, at least at the head office, have taken up one government position or the other. Are we to suggest, based on this Musa Gbande concerns, that the appointments that they have taken is not helping party-government relationship? It's not bearing any fruit, it's not yielding anything. In any case, the national chairman and the general secretary are in cabinet meetings. Yesterday there was cabinet. I'll be surprised if they were not there. Of course, national chairman is on a thank you to also perhaps not, but I'm sure Fifi Kwete would be there. So how come, and this one the question goes to the two of you, so maybe Alfred, you may want to help me understand this. How come that with all these arrangements, every time party is in government, you would hear party people complaining that government has neglected them and government is not listening to them? In fact, when you look at the NPP's 2024 elections, they'll tell you the majority of the votes they lost was because of party apathy. Yeah. Okay, the NDC is in government, and the NDC is also complaining about the same thing, that your party people are not happy. What is missing? What is the problem?
Is it
that people are not stretching? People are not stretching their hands to help others?
How much help can you offer?
That's a very good question. But what you should also be asking is that how many of the people who have been appointed are stretching their hands, to help others?
Moro,
how many of them?
Moro, let me tell you. These handouts we give, you go, somebody has 500 issue, 1,000 Ghana cedis, 2,000 Ghana cedis. Those issues those pieces of assistance cannot resolve the issues we're talking about.
Yeah. So
they may have taken all these positions, and they may be in a position to assist if a member of the party...
Because they're better off, they have a job. So they're better off.
So if a member of the party calls them from this angle, we need this support, they can give them those kind of support. But do you think even the one who is calling you today to ask for 500 Ghana cedis, 1,000 Ghana cedis, 2,000 Ghana cedis, do you think that is ultimately what he wants from you as a government in power? No. He wants a job. You understand? He wants a more sustained... No, he doesn't... There's no pride in asking for such assistance. You understand? And that's why I was telling you that, look, 2 days ago, last week Friday, I was in the office of the youth, the Minister for Opare, the Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment, on some of these issues. Because The jobs, if you look at the concerns we have, it's serious. Sometimes you speak to them and he also throws his hands in despair. So this was somebody you thought could have answers to some of the concerns you have. You go to him and he's also referring to another higher authority. So it is not about these people occupying these positions. It is about, ultimately, the government being able to absorb the youth. But you see, the truth too is that no government, not even in the US, can you have the public sector absorbing everybody. Which is why I would urge on the powers that be to kind of expedite action on some of these things that would empower the youth locally. Because no matter what we do, you can't absorb.
It is true. But Honorable, is there also a case to be made for some of the people who have been appointed? The fact that some of them don't even know the party people. In fact, and I'm asking this question because me too, people call me. Right? They call me, they complain. Now, one of the things that keep coming up is that some of the appointments that were made, the person may be good at what they do, technocrat, expertise, fine. But if a member of the party calls that person and says, "So my name is Al Hassan Abdul, so and so and so. I'm MP for so and so and so. If there's any opening at your place, can you please get me a job?"
Exactly.
Maybe your example is not even the best because you are a visible person because you're an MP.
Yeah.
But there are other people in the party who have served the party for so many years.
Yeah.
And having served the party for so many years, can't even lift a finger and say, "This is what I've gotten from my party." Now, whether or not people should have those kinds of expectations is another matter we can have. But I'm saying that the kind of politics we do in our part of the world, third world country, we are poor people. So we know people follow political parties because of opportunities. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? The ideology matter, people don't eat it. They'll tell you. They follow because of economic reasons and social reasons. So maybe the person has followed the party for a long time. But a government is in power. The government has appointed somebody who doesn't even know the party people. And the party people will call you and tell you that this same appointee is actually handing jobs to people who are not even members of the party.
That's dangerous.
And so, if you tell that person that there's no opportunity, the person will tell you it's not true. I know there's an opportunity here, there's an opportunity there, but it's been given to an NPP person. And I'm not sitting here condoning a situation where if a Ghanaian wants to get something to do, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying that because of the kind of politics we do, where when a party comes to power, naturally the followers of that political party want their party to take care of them. Welfare. In fact, there's a video we play where the national chairman of the party was saying that, look, as a national chairman, my job is to make sure that my party people are happy. That's his job. The NPP national chairman must do the same thing, and CEP and PNC and so on. But I'm saying that whilst you are raising a very valid issue, and the valid issue being that, yes, no party in government can give everybody a job. It is true. It's a fact. It's a reality. We can't, even if the party stays in power for 8 years or 16 or whatever years, it takes time. But I'm saying that some of them have also told us that there's a problem with some of the appointments. And the fact that the appointees, one, don't know the party people, and number two, when there's an opportunity, instead of opening the door for even NDC followers to also get some, they'll rather give it to somebody who is not. So for them, they don't care whether you envy or not. When you come, they'll give the contract out, or they'll give those opportunities out. Do you understand the point I'm trying to make? So I'm saying that, don't you think that these things are also real issues that the party must be able to rein the government appointees in? And the question I want to ask is this: how regularly do you know that, say, for instance, national chairman, visits, say, a state agency CEO or a minister or so on to ask what they are doing to help the party? What kinds of engagement happens between the national officers and the government appointees? And when even it happens, do they take the concerns of the national officers even seriously to try and work on it? So I get it. But I'm saying that it's a mixture of issues.
You're very right.
It's a mixture of issues.
You're very right.
I know somebody who's been with the NDC. I don't want to mention his name because I don't have his permission. This person is a known person. This person, when they send a text or they call into, everybody knows them. They call somebody and tell the person that my name is so and so and so. I want to know if there's some small jobs, at your office that I can take advantage of and also come and do and get something small. The person shut the person dropped the call on him because he said, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So it is possible there's an opening there. But I don't know you.
Placing a call like that to, you see, sometimes.
So why don't you invite the person over? Come and let's talk. If you don't know the person, call some of the persons that you disappointee in the party and say, oh, a gentleman or a lady has come here and says her name is Alfred Kojo Thompson.
Take his details.
And the person says blah blah blah. Do you know the person? Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? So also about the orientation of some of the appointees.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, the orientation of some of the appointees. If you don't get that done, we will sit here every day, MPP, NDC, and be talking about, oh, you can't take care of everybody. It is true. But have you exhausted the capacity you currently have to help the people? That's a question for me.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Very much on point. You see, especially the first issue you raised about the fact that because of the peculiar nature of the African continent, or we are all swimming in poverty, and so anytime you have political power, people see it as an avenue to also be able to get the opportunities that is there for them. And you see, I can tell you that even in my constituency, there are even positions that today people come to my office, to me in my house, and ask me, how come NDC is in power? And we can mention 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions in the constituency, government positions, that people were also looking up to. When you are doing campaign, people will say, oh, when we win, I also want to take me to this place, this place, this place. Then they see that all these places are still being occupied by the opposition to them. And so they don't take it like they can. How can we work to bring you to power? And we are getting to 2 years, and we have this position. In fact, I can take a number of positions in the constituency are still being occupied by MP. So if Alfred is sitting here and saying that no position has been given, no, a lot of the positions, they've not changed them. And these are positions, these are positions that could have, I can tell you in my constituency, I can mention 5 here off the top of my head.
You don't mention, let's go.
You understand? Then you still have MPs occupied.
Explain that.
That our youth are even on our nets. To ask, when I go to people come to me and ask me, how can I justify that we are in power? They saw what happened when we left power in 2026, early 2027. Our people were sacked. They were thrown out. And we have come to power, getting to 2 years, and they still have their people in these positions. And you expect people to just keep quiet and allow this. In fact, it's part of the anger. Sometimes you can't even explain yourself. You can't explain. So, Moro is a genuine concern.
Okay.
Some of the CEOs, some of the government appointees, like, and I saw that even when you Akamba's video, if you watch Akamba's video, it's one of the issues he also raised. That some of the appointees are also not helping matters. And look, some of them, we have to also commend them. Last 2 weeks, for 2 weeks, there was this communication officer from my constituency who was in this. I was helping him resolve an issue at the Scholarship Secretariat. He gave positive commendation about one of the CEOs that I have to mention it here. He told me, he said he wanted to go to MPA and meet the MPA CEO, Energy. Then I had an appointment, so I told him that he should go. If he has any challenge, he should let me know. Look, the guy got there. He got to the reception. The reception said, oh, he was busy. Yes, the CEO is there, but he's in the meeting. The guy didn't even have Energy's number. So he got a colleague to send a number to him. He sat there at the reception and sent a message to Energy. Oh, I am so the communication, one of the communicators from Yendi constituency. Look, within seconds, Energy responded and told him that he should tell the secretary to bring him to this office where he was having the meeting. He waited there. Look, at the end of the day, when the guy came out, if he saw some of the comments, the positive smiles on his face, it was just so telling. Sometimes he may not have even resolved his challenge for him. You understand?
Having the response.
But the way, just by that gesture, alone, the way he was able to impact. So these are some of the things we should encourage our CEOs, our ministers. We know it's difficult. We know we may not be able to address all the concerns, but that listening ear is fine. Why are you so eager to talk? This is an internal party issue. This is an NDC affair. Why are you so interested? We are even coming to the topics for the. I don't know if understand why Moro is making this. This has become even the major topic for the day.
That is research. Look, about 20 pages. About 20 pages. He's meant to comment on the matter. But I think that. But I think that, and you're right, that there are some bright spots. I agree with you. I mean, Godwin is doing an amazing job at MP. I'm told he has an open door policy. Exactly. You know, he attends to people. And I have been there once to try and interview him at financial. Oh, just 1 second. And when I saw the queue. I mean, the queue, the number of people who had lined up to see him. And so I asked him, I said, are you able to say, I have to attend to all of them? He said, they are the reason why I am here. Exactly. And I was like, wow. He said, they are the reason why I am here. Without them, I am not here. You know, and I'm told Sami Jinfi is also doing very well.
Exactly, and fantastic.
You know, I'm told Sami Jinfi is also doing very well. But of course, I mean, these are... but you see, Alfred, if people are doing a good job, they must be praised.
I didn't say he's not doing a good job.
Same. If people are not helping, they must also be called out. You know, maybe one of these days when we must look for some of the people who are doing a poor job for Ghana and start exposing them.
Are you listening to him?
Alfred,
are you listening to him?
You are not an NDC member.
I just don't get it.
But I've realized that you've written 20 pages.
I just don't get him.
Anyway,
the man is scared of
you know.
He's going to the next topic. What are you doing in our time? Don't tell me you are going on break.
Please go. We'll go at 9:15.
Okay. The man has spoken, but I'll give him. You see, Moro, if I didn't know you, I would have said that you look like a frustrated NDC member. In fact, I thought you had even taken about 5 minutes of his time to explain what is happening in this party for him.
I know. You know,
it tells you the frustration in the country. Right. Everybody is frustrated, though. Everybody. Not only your people, everybody. Their party chairman is frustrated. Their presidential and their president, our president is frustrated. The chief of staff is frustrated. Everybody, within and outside your party. I'm telling you, if you don't know, if the center cannot hold, what do they say?
Things fall apart.
Thank you. At the moment, if you take the party NDC, everything has fallen apart. Someone who is supposed to sit here and give me hope. They said what? Mahama is the hope. Whether whole or hope. Today, it's telling us. Someone who is supposed to tell me that, listen, we are creating the 133. We are doing jobs. The 24-hour economy is on track. We can feel it in our pockets. Today is sitting here more frustrated than I am.
Because of the mess you left behind.
Oh, it doesn't matter. If we've led mess and 1 year, 3 months or 6 months down the line, you cannot correct the mess, then you are a very big disappointment as a government. I'm telling you the truth. All jokes aside.
8 years.
But you see,
did 8 years.
Mustafa Gandhi says something that is very telling. And we shouldn't take it lightly. And I will repeat it here. I said we could have done the tour together, but the national chairman is doing it alone. It's very telling on your party that the national chairman is not working with the party. It tells you straight away that the national chairman is on a campaign tour. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about the president. He doesn't care about cabinet. All he's thinking about is that I want to be the next president. So I wouldn't allow Julius. Neither will I allow Ato to be in charge of things. I will frustrate them. I will tell the party people that they are frustrated and I am the hope. Because the person who told you that he was the hope cannot give you hope. It's very telling on the party. Then he talked about the relationship of party and government. There is no party and there is no government. Your party is broken. Things are falling apart. Because if the chairman can go alone on a national tour without his vice, without his organizer, without his secretary, without his vice secretary.
Have you been watching the videos? In one of the videos, the vice is even behind him. So if you don't go, no, you are going on an erroneous.
When I finish, I wrote everything you talked about.
I hope Moro will allow
all your frustration. I wrote it down and I wrote the remedy for it. If the national chairman is going on a tour and you have the deputy general secretary of operations complaining that it should have been a collective thing, but not the chairman alone. Maybe today you go with you go with another MP and go and relieve the pain for 5-10 minutes, leave the place, and then what happens? He was saying that MP people are still in office. My regional organizer was sacked. In fact, he was swept out of the office. My regional secretary, he was kicked out like a football from his office at Pensions Authority Intercrady as a manager. They said, get out or you never see your peace. People have been sacked when they came to power. They couldn't create jobs. They haven't created jobs and they cannot create jobs. I'm telling you, authority. Because they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to help people. All they think about is a big push for themselves. And that is what we are seeing today. Then he talked about, he was praising the stability of everything. If you have stabilized everything as you claim you have, and you can't even stabilize your party, then it tells me a lot about you as a person. Because if you tell me that, oh, I have made sure that the people in my area, the people in my community, the people in my constituency, the people in this nation are better off, and in your own house, they are complaining, it's for Ghanaians to judge. That is there real stability in the economy or not?
It's evident.
Then they talked about issuing. I'll come to issuing warning in their party. They've issued warning to everybody, almost everybody. Even their poster, Musa Dangwa, has been issued a warning recently. Their poster, you've issued him a warning that you should stop the fake posts that he's doing. That is all they keep on doing. When you go and talk, and we'll come to that, when you talk even as an opposition or even as a party, but if you are not careful, you will be locked up. Because the people are frustrated. They don't know what to do. So at the end of the day, they have to do some gimmick to act as if they are working. It's their frustration that is causing all these lockups and all these people going to cells and things. They are frustrated. The center is not holding. My brother, the key thing is about policy direction. If you ask me today, is there any policy direction by the NDC? I'll tell you that I'm sorry, no. Jobs. You are going to create jobs. The youth are frustrated. They are not getting jobs. What happened to the 133? One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. They haven't created a job to add the 3 shifts and add the 3 people. In fact, it's even got into a situation where the one job that is already in the system is being closed down because of doomsday. People's warehouses or their frozen freezers and things are getting spoiled. So the little job that they have is being tied up. You spend 16 billion Ghana cedis to mop up the system, forgetting that what you are doing, you are punishing productivity. People's businesses are going down because now it becomes difficult for them to get money and make sure that they expand their businesses. People are not buying. Productivity, 24-hour economy. What has happened to it? They are going to create jobs in such a way that people can do it 24 hours. The market we are in today, that they say they are going to do 24-hour markets. People are not buying in the morning. People are not buying in the afternoon. Neither would they buy up to 6 o'clock. Go and ask market women. They are frustrated. Go and ask people who are selling. They are frustrated. Even online people who are selling are frustrated. Because even the internet, sometimes when you use it, then it goes off. You use it, then it goes off. So sometimes you ask yourself, is it your end or the other end? Whether Sam George is doing this work well. Even Sam George himself is frustrated. Because last time when he took the laptop and he was going to show us how the AI works within the laptop did not come on. Even Sam George is frustrated. It tells you the type of government we are running. My brother, purchasing power has gone down. And when I talk about purchasing power, you know what I'm talking about. People's money in their pockets. You said you've brought inflation down to 3%. Bravo. You said you've stabilized the dollar or dollar CD. Bravo. But you see, whilst you were bringing things down, you were increasing all your, collections. Whilst you were bringing things down, you were increasing utilities. Water and electricity shot up by 29%. It's not 3% though, 29%. Then when people talked about it, you brought it down to say 24 or so. Bravo, you've done well. But you've forgotten that the salary they are getting is not contemporaneous to the take home now that they are getting. That is their purchasing power. Because once electricity has gone up by even 24%, it means that the little money I was using to purchase electricity today, now I'm going to use and reduce that money because my purchasing power for electricity is higher. And so my salary that I'm getting has become lower. People are complaining. People are frustrated. The biggest problem is where the direction of this country is going to. Because within themselves, this little thing I've told you, within themselves they are fighting. We are in a country where over 6 months, in fact, it's getting to a year, almost a year, that 2 ministers died in a helicopter crash. That up till now, the president cannot take a decision to replace them. His party people have complained. Ghanaians have complained. He even told us that, oh, don't worry, I'm going to do reshuffle. I'll give you a Christmas present. I'll give you a Christmas cake. And that is a reshuffle coming in with 2 new ministers coming on board. These people are complaining because they are not getting jobs. Even the job openings that are there, they have not been occupied. As I sit here, ambassadorial positions have not been occupied. Some are gone, some are working there frustrated that even ambassador they can't get. My brother, what is going on in this country is that there is no hope. The hope is lost. The hope that they told us that Mahama was bringing has become a hole in the pockets of people. And so, jobs that they wanted to create for them are gone. The productivity that people have in their own businesses has gone down. The purchasing power that they will use to go and purchase the goods and services is minimized. What do you want them to do? So if you today, and you are not the first person, listen, over the last 2 or 3 weeks, almost every station I've gone to, when I go there, the person who is coming from the government machinery complains more than even me. So when I look at them complaining, I ask myself that, hey, now why buy mumpo in now emi am meeting a chief? Because if you in government, you are complaining, then those ordinary Ghanaians who stand in the queue after work for almost 2 hours before getting the trotro to go home. That ordinary Ghanaian who wakes up early in the morning, because now even we can't get some of the trotros to take since they came into power, and then they'll come and blame it on NPP that, oh, the NPP drivers are not bringing the trotro out. When doomsday starts happening, then they'll tell you that, oh, there's arson because NPP people have gone to Ben Akosombo. When they can't do anything in the nation, they haven't got even one policy document out to tell us that this is the direction in which we are going, and that is the job we are going to bring. They tell us that, oh, right now the 24-hour economy is not a policy, but is an idea that needs to be rebirthed. Are we serious as a nation? My brother, if you people don't hold yourselves together and you are going to cry to us, and I give you an example. Where now, when you open your television sets, you see the roads minister going from contractor to contractor crying to them that they don't see the progress of work going on. They don't see the job going on. You open your television set again, then you see the chief of staff crying at his birthday prayers. You open the television again, then you see tons of NDC people crying to you. You pick your phone, then even an NDC member is crying to you that he doesn't know where they are going to. You know what crowns it all? This morning when I was coming, I read a very good message that my brother wrote on Facebook. And it's interesting for you to know that I'll read it out so that everyone will see what what he wrote. It's very short but very precise. And this is from Krobia Kwabena Asante. You know him?
Yes.
Krobia. He says, when the national chairman of the NDC, Johnson Esiedun Ketia, begins pleading with party supporters not to place their hope in Dr. Bawumia ahead of the 2028 election, then the political alarm bells are already ringing inside the governing party. That is why he won't even go for, cabinet meetings. Then he goes on. Such caution from one of the most experienced political figures in Ghana is not ordinary commentary. It is a clear sign that the grassroots are losing faith and searching for an alternative beyond party colors. We are open arms for them. This is no longer about unfulfilled social contract between government and citizens. It is about a broken covenant with its own party members who are disappointed with the leadership. And in politics, a broken covenant is far more dangerous. The fear within the NDC is no longer voter apathy, but the possibility that their own base could cross line and rally behind someone who has spoken and has shown them that there is a clear direction, that when they follow, they would see the future of Ghana bright. And that is Dr. Bawumia in 2028. May our faith in life never shake like party leaders saying don't vote for the other side after disappointing their grassroots.
You got all these things right. You didn't disappoint your party foot soldiers.
You made
them happy.
We didn't say that.
No, I'm saying you're criticizing the NDC for not doing all of these things.
Shouldn't I?
So I'm
what
saying,
am I sitting here for?
Good. So and I'm asking, is that to suggest that you got all those things right in the past?
Why were we voted out of power?
Okay.
You know why we lost 2 million of our voters not coming out to vote?
Yes.
Because there are certain
things.
So there are certain things you got wrong.
Yeah.
So if within those things that we got wrong, our opponents cannot sit down and study and appreciate and understand and know that, listen, this path I'm treading, I should be cautious.
Okay, so you admit that you were plagued by the same problems. And that's why your parties rank your far didn't come.
Our problems, when you look at it, was semi-solved. When I say semi-solved, we were gradually making the nation better. I'll give you an example.
I'm talking about
when we
party
talk. I'm giving you a solution that we put in place. When we came, we talked about jobs. We said, listen, yes, government cannot employ, as he said. But we didn't sit down on our hours and say that, because government cannot employ, we are not bothered. We created an conducive environment where people can start their own businesses. We empowered people to start agenda, 1D, 1F, where people started their own factories and their own businesses. So when you come and you don't continue that and you say that, I am not interested in that, let me put it aside. Let me brush it aside. Let me focus on rather going to do a non or a defunct 24-hour economy where people don't even have their purchasing power to go and purchase. What have you done? You are killing businesses. Even the ones there, you are not supporting them. Because it takes about 5 years plus for businesses to grow. Everybody in this country knew that 2022, we had international global challenges. Almost every country suffered that. But even within that frame, we didn't sit down and just fold our arms. We're helping people. That is why you remember very well, when the COVID came, you remember people were given the chance to do their own, nose mask and everything. Factories were being opened for people to now do this and export. Because we were looking at how we can power people locally. That is a government that thinks about the people. We didn't meet all their needs.
I understand that.
We didn't get to the end of the road.
I get all that.
But we brought hope to people.
And I'm saying
we gave people the chance to start their own business. We were not killing businesses.
No problem. But I'm saying that I'm just saying that with all these things that you did and the signal that you sent and the signal, when I say signal, I think the signal of hope and the fact that you had all these good intentions for not just your party, but for Ghanaians.
Yeah.
And why do you think that your party's rank and file were so unhappy that they decided not to vote for you? You see, I'm asking this question because I'm asking this question. You see, I'm sorry, I'm asking this question because you see, I preceded my.
It's good you are asking this question because
I said no, not far from that. He sent a message, but it's not even about this.
Ask the same question because you've asked for it.
No, I'm just saying that Haven't you realized that the two political parties have a peculiar problem, which is that it doesn't matter what you do for your party people, but they'll still come out to say they're not happy and then they vote you out.
No,
we ought to have a conversation about what to do.
They have seen that there is a difference between Party A and Party B.
No, I'm talking about party. I'm talking about your supporters. I'm not talking Ghanaians in general.
I'm talking about our supporters.
Yes.
Party A, that's when they see, they do.
Yes.
I'll give you another example apart from the 1D, 1F. You know the number of businesses.
No, you can look.
I'm coming.
You can give me a list of
all
all
the
things you
number
did.
of businesses the free
How
SHS
then you explain
created.
the relationship between all the things that you did and the party?
When we started in 2017,
that was created.
When we started in 2017, people were happy because the party was on the right trajectory. The government was doing well. Then came 2020, COVID 22 up to 2022, that it was so intense that never in the history of this nation have we shut government business down for even a day. But it was there for about 1 week. Never in the history of this country has the whole country come to a standstill that there are challenges because of global economic crunch and all these other things that happened. You see, but we still made people understand that there is hope. They felt disappointed because they felt, okay, you could, knowing you as a party, knowing you as MPP, we could have done better. But that was when the president told them that, listen, we know how to bring the economy back on track. We don't know how to bring lives back to being. And that is why when
can I respond to some of the
finish,
please?
Take your time. When you realize that, when you look at how things went so bad, to the extent that even inflation that they said they've come to correct or make inflation so unique, inflation grew up to 54. It's not the government that pulled inflation that let's go to 54 and let me bring you down.
Okay.
There were challenges that happened, and things went up. Okay. But the government managed, with less than what they used, to bring it down by 32 percentage points from 54 to 23.
Alfred, you're not even answering my question.
Oh, I'm giving you what has happened.
You've done all. I'm saying that you did all these.
So I shouldn't explain.
No, no. You see, ask for what the things you've done. You've been saying it time and time and again.
I didn't say all these.
But you suffered.
No, did I say 32 percentage points using 8 billion as against someone who is using 16 billion?
And what was the result?
17 billion.
What was the result for the 8 billion?
To bring a percentage point by 18%.
Let's not digress. I beg you. I'm just saying that.
I'm telling you,
there
someone
is
who said,
a peculiar problem that ought to be solved.
Someone said, I've done the economy well, but no one is feeling it.
You said
no one is feeling it.
That you were doing better with
the economy was going on a trajectory that was good.
But I'm saying that,
despite
all of that,
let me have time for you.
And the steps you took to, as you said, to fix the problem or the challenges that you had, you lost by close to 2 billion.
Yeah.
Now, you have been on this platform, and I've also talked about how the apathy by the base contributed significantly to the party's loss.
Yeah, to our loss. Yeah.
So I'm asking the question that every time a party loses elections, this matter about the disenchantment or the disquiet or misgivings or the unhappiness of party base always comes up.
When we're losing the election,
in 2000
you didn't
see in 2008
you didn't see a
2016 it came up. Hold on. I can give you so many examples. 2016 it came up, right? And I'm saying that 2024 it came up. The NDCs have started early. And I'm asking you that, don't you think that there's a peculiar problem?
No.
That political parties are voted into power, and yet they struggle.
We didn't do what they are doing.
Let me bring it. Let me
answer what you understand. We didn't do what they are doing. Like when you have a chairman fighting the government.
Where is that coming from?
But don't you see the nice Cold War going on? Everybody sees it. You sat here and you even said that the chairman is on his own, the party is on his own.
Who said that?
Where they have to.
Who said that?
Don't put words in my mouth. Your frustration that you went through that I wrote
words in my mouth. Alfred,
you don't need to say it in the plain language.
So don't put
but the
words in my mouth.
frustration that went on. You have even the chairman. Having issues with the chief of staff.
He has responded.
I know he's responded all right. When I get here, no, you even respond.
It's sitting in somewhere.
Then you mentioned
working for Mother Ghana.
I said Kojo
Chumbo. By the way, speaking about Kojo Chumbo, you know, I have to refer to him. You know when we're mentioning, no, to be fair to him, to be fair to him, when we're mentioning the names of, how do you call it, CEOs and government appointees who are doing very well for party foot soldiers, I'm also very much aware, you know. In fact, he doesn't like it when I talk about these things because of where he works. But as for this one, Kojo, I beg you, forgive me. I know as a matter. No, he won't do that. You know the thing about Kojo, he likes. The thing about Kojo too, he likes to do things quietly. That's just his nature. But I know, as much as he's trouble. I know the fact that he's been very, 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 very good towards party food soldiers as well. You know, he's in his own. He always tell you, Charlie, my small biggest salary, but I have to help because I recognize the fact that part for these guys, I won't be where I am, you know. So to be fair to me, so this one, Kojo, forgive me. I know you don't like this. It's something that you are appalled by. You don't like it when we say these things. But Kojo Chumbafo is also one of the guys who's doing very, very well. You know. Anyway, so but he has a message for you.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. He says that, good morning. Please ask Alfred Thompson to stop disturbing Ghanaians this morning. If we had the ESLA that collateralized till 2035, the legacy debts that have taken a stranglehold on our energy sector would have been, okay, the energy sector debts would have been non-existent. Driver safe, no fit, na aplanke. That he doesn't end there. So he says, Alfred, you brought hope to the people. That's why you took our savings and pensions and gave it to Ken Oforiatta to pay his gambling debt. You have the people on your mind. So you institute DDEPE levy, introduce capping and realignment of statutory funds so you can steal the taxpayers' money and you still sit there and talk. You also run and hide behind COVID. During COVID, you were bequeathed inflows of over 33 billion cedis. You kept giving us fellow Ghanaians broadcast whilst you proceeded to steal the money. Now, let me read this one too. Let
me answer him.
No, me, just don't know me, but otherwise, you know, I won't be able to flow. Alhaji Hamza, you know, we'll just do 5 minutes on this because we have another topic to look at. Now, Alhaji Hamza from Pig Farm says, Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Interesting listening to Alfred Thompson this morning. More as we speak now, the economy of Ghana has been rated as B+ according to Fitch. And not only this, the economy of Ghana has been extended by 7.7%. Now, is Alfred aware that the economy of Ghana before they left power was rated as junk economy? Hope he understands the meaning of junk economy. Junk economy simply means the border economy. The NDC handed over power to the NPP in 2016 when the unemployment rate was 7%. But the NPP left power in 2024 with the unemployment rate of 18%. Is Alfred aware of all this? The problem I have with the NPP is that they always feel that they are the only political party mandated by God to govern the nation and nobody else. They should give us a break and we have a country to govern. And then you also have Carlos from Ododo Jojo. He says that he says, I agree with Alfred Thompson that NDC as a political party in government, we are frustrated. Yes, we are frustrated. And I agree with him perfectly because the government has left the MPP people in strategic positions and they are distracting the government's agenda. NDC governments have left those who we know that they have squandered the state funds using the same funds to energize their political party. As we are here now, yes, we are frustrated because after they lost power, they employed and pushed people more than they are supposed to do to occupy all the state institutions. So there's no any opportunity there to employ the youth or people who belong to the other political parties who can do the job. Yes, we are frustrated because they have looted the state. And when you go to the state institutions, they will tell you there's no money. Yes, because the money has gone into under their bed, under their table, under their pockets, and they are trying to incite Ghanaians against government. Who is trying to make this better? I agree with them. So what the government needs to do is appease supporters to make sure they will arrest them. No bagger wire. The government should do that. It will appease the supporters and the government. So I agree with Alfred Thompson. He says more respect. You should ask him how much did COVID bring to them and how much they spent on it and how much they left. What they did with it, he should please account. Samuel Brown Boamin says, this Kojo Chumbafo still whining and blaming the NPP after almost 2 years in government. Mahama and his enablers are not serious. Now, this one, okay, let me see. Okay, so Papa Bisu, yes, he says that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has shown the way by appointing party young folks in some sensitive positions, and the president is aware by those appointments. Ghanaians, especially those who worked tirelessly to achieve this historic victory, will feel very comfortable in approaching these appointees. Question is, why are some appointees not following the footsteps of His Excellency John Mahama and the Chief of Staff, Dr. Julius Deborah? These two gentlemen are very down to earth. Why are some appointees, especially the young ones, not emulating them? I doff my heart for Peter Mensah, the Deputy CEO of Tama Shipyard, and Kojo Dankwa, another Deputy CEO, Papa Bisu, Spin Text. So Papa Bisu is saying that there are some appointees that are doing a good job, some are also doing a bad job. And then Samo Brown says they have left only traitors in sensitive positions. Those MP members who helped them are the ones still in government. It says like the airport CEO. All right, that's interesting. All right. So let's take a break. When we come back, gentlemen, I want us to move on. We're going to spend all day on this. So we'll take a short break. When we come back, the MPP is unhappy. They say you are harassing them. They say you are attacking attacking free speech.
1.1
and that you are harassing them. They don't like that. So we'll come back and ask them exactly what their concerns are. Please stay with us. It's Good Morning Ghana.
This is the 24-hour economic clock. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. 1, 3, 3. This is the 24-hour economic clock. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. 1, 3, 3.
As the days come and go, there's always shit. Let colleagues explore all the planetary bodies. Our mission is in Uranus to treat hemorrhoids, anal fistula, anal fissure, anal incontinence, hydradenitis suppurativa, using laser ligature for pain-free and speedy recovery. On Uranus Street, Accra, is Main Tuber Hospital and Coloproctology Center. Trust Uranus with us and we will delight you. Visit Main Tuber Hospital today or call us on 0244 581 541.
Finding the ideal property shouldn't be a daunting task. At MNC Properties, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home. That's why we specialize in providing affordable housing options under our flagship project, Fresh Property Joy. Specifically designed for low and medium income earners. Our range of customizable homes includes 2 and 3 bedroom standard and executive options, all meticulously crafted using innovative interlocking brick technology. We understand the importance of simplicity and convenience in the acquisition process. That's why we have designed our procedures to be straightforward and hassle-free, offering flexible payment options tailored to your individual needs. In addition to our affordable homes, we proudly offer litigation-free lands for sale in vibrant and upscale communities that present the perfect opportunity to build your dream home. We are committed to making affordable housing a reality, providing you with the joy of owning a home that meets your budgets and aspirations. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or invest, we've got you covered. Our service team is ready to assist you on 030-255-1917. MNC Properties.
Launching BSc Development Economics at the Ghana Christian University College. Study a job-ready university program, BSc Development Economics at the Ghana Christian University College. Job is ready for graduates who possess degrees and certificates in BSc Development Economics, professional certificate in Theoeconomy, certificate in Theoeconomy with business. Enroll at the Department of Theology and Economics at the Ghana Christian University College, Amrahia, Adenta Dodua Road, Accra. Full bursary is available for BSc Development Economics graduates to study master's program at a state university in South Africa. Enroll now. Take advantage of this opportunity to join elite professionals in economics. Call 0557-351-090 or 0575-633-307 or 030-296-0542. WhatsApp us on 0557-351-090 or you can get in touch online on www.theoeconomy.edu.gh. Powered by the Center for Theology and Economics, CTEC.
Looking for comfort, convenience, and class all in one place? Welcome to Stay Easy Apartments on Conference Center, where modern living meets exceptional service. Whether you're staying for business or leisure, Stay Easy offers you a home away from home. Spacious and well-furnished apartments, pool, gym, and everything you need to relax and feel at ease. Planning a meeting, workshop, or special event? Our event ground and state-of-the-art conference center is designed to host your events and bring your vision to life. From corporate gatherings to private functions, we provide the perfect space, supported by modern equipment and a professional team ready to assist you. At Stay Easy, your comfort and success are our priority. Book your stay or reserve your space today. Call us at 020-739-1473 or 0244-226367. Stay Easy Apartments and Conference Center. Stay easy with us.
Wabedum tamaso. Hey, J. Watch it, na learning. Missy, watch and learn. Makwaya mabesisia. Abozege. Akache say no ya konate and the more drink woman. Hey. But I tell me. Oh, sorry. She knew her old days. Eji. Dabio, baby wom. Ready. Hey, baby wom. Ah, Eji. I'll cause some discomfort. Ah. Sorry, well, uncle, where would the dad? Why your funeral? At your phone for Aerofield Trading. Sorry, it killed them all.
No mum share Nanda Daya was mosquito call is to do a munumu. Na say spray with them musa. Chaisima a dronum and sana ko dynamo.
And Kratoi FDA Ajatum.
Hello, I'm Pedro, Togolese living in Ghana. I invite all the Togolese to come in Metro TV on 23rd May 2026 at 9 a.m. This event, we are going to present one of the best food of Togo, which is ademe soup. Ademe soup is one of our herbal food that we use a lot of things like fish and the wole and the cow meat. And the base on that things is we use the red oil to mix it. Une fois encore, je vous invite tous les Togolais à venir à Metro TV le 23 mai 2026 à 9h pile pour un event appelé Cook Africa. Nous avons vu que mes deux bonami et mes bonami veulent les dîner ya men quelque blave vo et tonlia les Metro TV peut digiper nous pour moi dia mais peut to go to katan waba les miao alors miano ju les miado bivi mia peu nous doit aller tirer miana be à demain ti akbe.
Anunti ya mesremo bi abai bia ni wa enfomso emane ho yese bia heaven na nyankopo amamu no enfomso maso na wiase ha de ya de bonyafo ni egu ha enti bibia ni wa ya beya mistake kakra emma ho na sade nipa adwene esitie no So what are you? Nase Dabia Nemfum so and now the Ubachi Wagina Koswa. Untimim Pel, you know that. Dabia Oceanoa, Wagina Wababia, or young from Chuano Qua. Every day, am I a while or more? I thought Dabia, woman quiet, one more young quiet, didn't you? I thought Dabia. Now what far ordinary chromo ya kase general ireni enu ni ejina so ware obi so sa wo fe o nkwa nye de o anaju business no enu na ono na ni je ho enu ti no eyezu enu ti obi a ni ade a ope ewo ne yire ho enu ti sa wo ho na dabia wodi wadwene ko enkwanda no ho se enu ti na me ware meire enti me de so dresi yo on dresi yo onye bibia wa najo me de me yafuru nkwa na yame enti dabia o me me aduani di a me pa meire a dabia wo ba o yire no se awofenti na ware no a wodi wani eto na ho ofe no so na dabia obi abonte ne e kamfo obi a iruri be ne ire ho ofe se na wani age a ani wani aduane amawo so be kwa kodidi chopa o wo be didi se wanya bibia ma wa najo wo be ji atum na wo de ba bia wonya wa hoto ani se ye be bo di aka se asumasi ire ni.
We have been told that the current Judicial Secretary petitioned the Ghana police for Abronye to be arrested. Why? Because he has labeled a certain judge as a political judge.
You're watching Good Morning Ghana on Metro Television. I'm still here with Al-Hassan Abdul Fattah. He is a member of Parliament for the people of Yendi, and also Alfred Kojo Thompson. He's a member of the MPP's communications team and also an aspiring national treasurer for his party. So, gentlemen, I want us to do two minutes each on this because our time is almost gone. And then I want us to spend the rest of the minute. In fact, initially I'd advertised we're going to talk about attack on free speech, but we'll try and put the two together because there's something, there was a major development yesterday as far as the rule of law is concerned, a major court decision which borders on free speech, access to information, and the rights of journalists, and so on and so forth. And this one is even closer to us because there are two people involved who are, one of them is currently a staff here, and the other is a former staff of Metro TV, and so we cannot morally ignore this conversation, especially when we are all journalists and we could all become victims of these kinds of atrocities or these kinds of treatment. So we'll have to talk about it. But I noticed that you want to conclude on this matter based on some things that Alfred Kojo Thompson has said. You said you have some reactions. See if you can make it very briefly so that we can move on.
I was just startled by the journey Alfred took.
I don't know.
They had 8 years.
Okay.
And what they succeeded in doing was to spend that period in destroying the country and building their party. And so you realize that in that period of the 8 years, you saw their spokesperson on the economy in Parliament, describing the Ghana economy under them as a Ponzi scheme. And you realize about 80 ministers, MPs, 80 members of Parliament, all going against the finance minister at the time for how badly managed the economy was being handled. And so if you have a government that can spend a whole 8-year period destroying an economy, and we also, in fact, you have even pointed out some of the areas of destruction, collapse of banks, DDEP, pensioners not even having access to their money, inflation getting to unprecedented levels. In fact, in a day you can have prices. In fact, when Offer even sit here and talk about the increase in prices of goods and services, I wonder whether he was alive in 2022. When on a single day you could have 3-4 changes in prices of goods and services, all being increments. And so everything was destroyed. And so if you have a government coming into office and within 1 year has taken that economy from that junk status to a B positive today, and you can still sit here and say a lot. I don't even need to respond to you.
Policy documents. Which policy?
Ghanaians are not asking for documents. Ghanaians are asking for
which
results.
Policy?
Ghanaians are asking for inflation to be brought down from 54.
Which policy?
Ghanaians are not asking for policy.
We haven't done any policy.
Ghanaians are
things that we are already doing.
Ghanaians are look.
It's what you came to continue.
Discipline in using the same policy is even a policy. If you have a policy and you are not even able to implement
things that we are doing that you came to continue.
Yes, so those things you were doing were the things that took us to us. Look, there were things that took us to junk status. The things you were doing were the things that took us to the junk status. They took us to inflation of 54%. When you had even one war, Ukraine, Russia. Today we have 2 wars still continuing.
I want to respond on this.
So you see, look, and I was going to respond to a number of things, but the time you have given me is not enough. You see, you're talking about
your chairman
going with that. Look, in one of the videos, he has the vice chairman.
Which one?
Azoka sitting in the video.
One who is doing
Azoka is a national executive. He's part of the trip.
Which one? The one who is allegedly doing Ghana.
You are talking about purchasing power being eroded. Today, MPP is talking to Ghanaians about purchasing power.
You don't know.
When in 1 year, what Ghanaians have seen today, look, you use 2 years, 2022 to 2024, in fact, 3 years, to take us to 77% inflation, 77% increase. We use 1 year to give Ghanaians 41% drop in inflation. So when we are talking about purchasing power, NPP should be the last to be even talking about purchasing power. And so we have not forgotten where we have come from. I know the expectations of Ghanaians, as far as this administration is concerned, is high because of the mess we left behind, and because currently what they are seeing. In fact, today, we see some of the things happening. Look, and we're talking about 16 billion Ghana cedis spent in mopping up currency. Look at the results. 16 billion is spent in 12 months.
In closing businesses.
In 12 months. In mopping up money, excess liquidity in the system. And the results is 23% of inflation coming down to 5%. You spent, and you say you spent 8 billion and we spent 16 billion. You spent 8 billion.
Moving it from
12%, and you moved it
from where to where?
You moved it from 23.2 to 23.7 when you were leaving office. So your 8 billion, I increase it
54 in 1 year. Let's look at the year difference. We moved it from
54 was which year? 54 was which year?
January, what was it?
54% was it? Who took us to 54?
No, we pulled the inflation that follow us.
Yeah. So you should know yourself.
So you push the inflation that
we are pushing it down. That is proper management of the economy. You understand? So I'm telling you that. For me, look, if anybody, look, it is legitimate. Moro, the concerns we are talking about are concerns within our party. They are not, in fact, and even in the same video that you played, you saw Mustafa saying that, what? That yes, people are praising us for how well we have managed the economy. That is what we done. And that is what Ghanaians will that is what Ghanaians will use in judging whether we are better managers of the economy or not. The internal issues in our party, we will handle it, and we are handling it. He talking about them is just to, look, you didn't have people talking about it because people were gagged. Look, Andy Appiah Kubi, Kisi, what is it? What? Almost all the people who spoke, they labeled them as rebels.
Dominic
Kisi. Almost all of them lost their elections, either at the primaries, almost at the primaries level, or to the extent that even Gabi had to issue instructions to an energy minister. Look, you had people, serious concerns were there within your party. You understand? You didn't have people speaking about them because you succeeded in gagging them. We are having these issues being spoken about because we have a system that allows everybody to ventilate their anger. And we will address those concerns. But to me, the ultimate goal is how Ghana is governed. And that is what we are doing well at. And even Mustafa, in his frustration, commended us and even said that everybody is praising the country, praising the government for how well it has managed the economy. So, You didn't hear him. And everything. Look, today,
the same government
IMF is praising the country.
Okay.
The ratings have changed. Almost everything is positive to the positive side. So what I'm telling you is that when it comes to managing your party issues, you have a system you use. You gag people. People will not come out and talk.
Okay.
You understand? We would allow people to talk. But in terms of managing the country, we are not even co-equal. In fact, you don't even talk about.
Sure.
So you should be the last person to talk about how well badly managed the country was under us. But in terms of your record. And so leave this. We will handle it. These are internal issues. And look, we will overcome this in no time. Because once elections are over, once internal primaries are over, we'll come back. But the good thing about it is that the one in charge, His Excellency the President, has his eye on the ball. And they are making sure that everything works to perfection. And that is what Ghanaians voted us for. And that, I believe, will be the ultimate criteria that will be judged on.
Okay. All right.
So I come in.
Alfred,
you see,
please
when you tell
this for me quickly,
when you tell me that a country, I'll be very brief, unlike him that he went round the bush. When you tell a person that when he was taking over from you, your GDP was 167 billion, and he's been able to raise it from 167 billion to 1.17 trillion, and you tell me that he's brought the country to a junk status, I sit down and laugh at you. Because this is an economy that has expanded.
Did we say you brought it to the junk status? It was IMF. We didn't say.
This is an economy.
It was the rating agencies that described you.
Please.
No, we didn't. So let's say we said it.
Please. You are stating it.
It was
because junk status. Rating agencies. Let the ordinary Ghanaian who I'm talking to. Be the judge. I beg you.
So the credit rating agencies shouldn't do their work.
I'm begging you.
They rated you as
junk. This is a country where that time a woman who was selling bags of salt, could sell at least 10 bags within 1 month. Today, that same woman cannot sell 1 bag of salt within 1 month, and they are complaining. And you tell me that you are doing well because you have B+, and people are not feeling it. That they are goods.
You feel it. When you feel it, or you say you feel it.
My brother, we have a short time to discuss your gagging of people. Your gagging of people. We have this thing. What do you call it? That people who are suffering are not doing well. Yes, you've brought inflation down. Yes, you pushed it down. We pulled inflation to follow us up because we are a government that do not think about the people. So all we needed to do was that inflation follow us to 50.
Mismanagement.
And when you finish, we push it down to 23.
Mismanagement.
I'm giving you a clear example, and I'll state it for the last time. It's only the person who doesn't know that makes argument like that. That when inflation has moved to 54, and within a year you've been able to bring it down to 23, 31 or 32 percentage points, with an amount of 8 billion Ghana cedis. And then you have another government who comes and say that I'll move inflation from 23% to 5% with an amount of 16 billion, double the amount that you have used. To 18 percentage points.
Your recklessness took it to 54.
18 percentage points.
Your recklessness took it to 54.
It shows that you are not a serious government. It tells me straight away that you don't know what you have about.
It
tells me that all you want to do is spend and spend without thinking. It tells me that your government doesn't know what they are about. Because when you are bringing things down,
Alfred, how do you describe a government that took it to 54?
My brother.
That government that took it to 54. How do you describe that government?
I'm
surprised you are making this analogy.
I can attack you the same way when you go on the next topic.
This is analogy I don't get.
On the next topic, I attack
so who gave us the 54?
I want us to discuss the next one.
Who gave us the 54?
Let me land here. You see, as we sit here today, you said you've brought. I'm ending here.
Yes.
As we sit here today, you are telling me that fuel prices and everything has come down. But meanwhile, what people are complaining with the so-called alleged thievery of that AI system they are using, that goods and services, the prices they are paying for clearing goods have quadrupled at the port. Today, transport fares that used to be about, let's say, 90 Ghana cedis, the same Accra Kumasi transport fare, less than 2 years ago. You've brought fuel prices down, you stabilized dollar, but the transport fares has increased to 150 Ghana cedis. I leave it for the ordinary Ghanaian to judge. Their purchasing power that has been shortchanged by a government that is not thinking about them. And all they think about is let's do a big push for family and friends, for them to become bigger billionaires, for them to hold gold concessions, for me to recuse myself from what do you call it? From cabinet meetings, so that the vice and the team can take it up. And then the big push is just about making your brother fine and rich. That is what he's taught us, because he made us understand that Nanado was helping his family, so that when he goes out of government, they will take care of him. Now he's made us understand that that same yardstick that he used on Nanado, when we measure it on him, he's making his brother get all the good concessions, the bauxite and everything, so that when he also finishes his term as the president, he will become okay and enjoy Ghana. I leave it for Ghanaians. I leave it for Ghanaians to judge every topic.
Spend all day on this. I mean, the two of you can
I'm done.
Yes, that's right. So let me bring in my viewers, even though we have just 15 minutes to end the show. Just 15.
Going to do 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, for the next topic. Yeah, so please, because I know you like to prepare your speech.
I'm very prepared. Muru, you don't want MC. I'm very prepared. If you are prepared, start preparing from 2017.
Honorable enough. So Sandy Sali, who sends this message, he says that in the MPP, the first category gives you a glimpse of a real comeback. They speak so diplomatically. The second category, however, is nothing but a constant source of embarrassment. Now, instead of fixing anything, they keep making the party look weak and unattractive.
You should take it that way.
Now, for most floating voters and serious Ghanaians, what they want is decisive action. Use the law to arrest and prosecute the culprits of the erstwhile administration. That's the only thing that will shut up the loudmouths and restore some sanity in the system. Until that happens, Ghanaians will keep seeing through the empty promises and the noise will never stop. Juma Mubarak to all of you. Juma Mubarak to you too, Sandy Saliu, and thanks for sending us the message. Now, Ali Horaya, very good friend of mine, Ali Horaya, says that, good morning, bro. Please ask Mr. Thompson, how many jobs did the MPP create during their 8 years? He should give us a break. Ghanaians are very comfortable under the current administration. Ismail Horaya Ali, Greater Accra Regional Zongo Caucus Coordinator, aspiring for the National Zongo Caucus Coordinatorship. Let me, Sokojo Chumbafu is back. Tell Alfred that Moro, Ghanaians are eating less salt. We don't want hypertension and heart disease. Kojo Chumbafu. And this one here is that. So
the woman should survive, business should suffer. That
okay.
Can be used to power.
So I guess that. Okay. So let me do this briefly. Now there are some birthday dedication. I want us to do this because these are very, very important birthday dedications. I don't want to miss out on them because once I bring my guests in, they may cross the line, and by the time I realize time is already up. So the first one here. Happy birthday to Lawrence Brown Afari. Lawrence Brown Afari, you're the Chief Executive Officer of Artback Designs. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday. And this one is a special one coming from the MD of the Ignite Media Group. That's Mr. Von Bakustan. He says, I should wish you a happy birthday. And Chief Executive Officer of Artback Designs, Lawrence Brown Afari. Today is your birthday. He says that he wishes you all the best. That's all he says, I should tell you. And then also, I'm told that, okay, all right. So Alfred, I'll look at your message. I've seen Alfred Kojo Trados. I've seen your message as well. But let me also say, Alfred Kojo, yes. Okay. We have to. So, gentlemen, I want. It's 9:40, so we have just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. So 5 minutes each. Nobody's going to have a second comeback. I beg you. Yeah, we'll do it. So that's the reason why we have to end at 10, so that we can do the birthday. We're doing this because of you. Yes. You like us more than you. All right. So let's do this. So I want us to put this through together. So there was a very important ruling yesterday, or judgment by the court yesterday. It has to do with an attack on journalists. I mean, we know the 1992 Constitution guarantees freedom of the press and freedom of expression and also the right to information. But it appears these rights have not, of course, these rights are not optional. They are mandatory. They are binding constitutional provisions. But unfortunately, they are being, sometimes breached from time to time. And so what happened yesterday was a response to persons who are engaged in that kind of business. Now, police ordered to apologize to Bridget or to others over protest brutality. Now, Malik Suleiman of the Ghanaian Times says that Accra High Court Human Rights Division 2 has ruled that the Ghana Police Service violated the rights of Bridget Otu, a broadcast journalist, and 2 others during the Occupy Jolobi protest in Accra on September 12, 2023. It has therefore reprimanded the conduct of the service, which constitutes flagrant abuse of Otu and others, and ordered it to offer an apology to the victims and publish same in the print media. The presiding judge, Nana Brew, also made consequential orders, including granting all relief sought by the applicants and awarded compensatory damages of 100,000, general damages of 50,000, and legal costs of 30,000 cedis. Ms. Otu calls her counsel to file a civil action against the Ghana Police Service for the brutality she suffered at the hands of the police personnel who were constitutionally mandated to protect her rights and those of others at any given time. Justice Brew said that he was hopeful that the leadership of the Ghana Police Service under the new Inspector General of Police would prioritize the protection of the rights of journalists and the general public. The court found that officers of the Ghana Police Service engaged in unconstitutional conduct, including physical assault, unlawful detention, and also interference with journalistic activity during the demonstration. According to the judgment, Bridget Otu was assaulted by police officers during the protest, with her blouse allegedly ripped apart in the process. The court also found that Vanessa Edotom Boateng, she is she's a member of our production, she's a production assistant here, was unlawfully detained and had her phone seized to prevent her from recording acts of police brutality. Now, Georgine and Anyan, another applicant, was said to have been assaulted while live streaming events at the regional police station. The hashtag Occupy Jolobi House protest organized in September 2023 drew national attention over issues of governance, economic hardship, and police handling of demonstration. Gentlemen, what do you make of this briefly? But then I can tie that with the complaints by the NPP. In fact, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, who's the flag bearer of the party, says she will account for your deeds. Bamia wants power-drunk state actors. And it says here by today's the custodian, the story is right here, where it says that in fact, it's by Che Boateng, and it's reporting a former vice president and 2028 flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, has expressed deep concern over the increasing attacks on free speech and political freedoms under the administration of the NDC. He knows that developments since the NDC assumed office on January 7, 2025, pointed to a troubling pattern of intimidation, arrest, detention, and political pressure directed at members and supporters of the main opposition NPP. And it says in a strongly worded statement, the former vice president said he had observed with great concern systemic efforts to silence dissenting voices through the use of state institutions and legal processes. And so, and this one has to do with Abronya DC and what's the name of the other, the Agona West guy? Sorry?
His nickname is Sam Toys.
Yeah, Sam Toys. David Sando, I believe so. Yes. So we can put all of that together for just 5 minutes each, and then we'll take it from there. So let me start with you, Honorable. What do you make of the? Oh, actually, we don't. You don't even have 5 minutes. Yes, 2 minutes each.
So
yes, or 2 minutes each. Yes, briefly. So, journalists has an assault, and the police has been able to pay a price.
No, I think we are getting somewhere as a country. And, this is a positive development that at least people now have. Sometimes we always say that the last stop in terms of our expectations as far as the protection of our rights is concerned is the judiciary. And so if you find that people are able to get there and they have some compensation for whatever loss they may have suffered, then it gives you that feeling that at least there is that hope in our judiciary.
Right.
You may question the amount, the quantum involved. But here I think we are talking about 180,000 Ghana cedis.
Right.
100,000 being the compensation. And usually when we are talking about compensatory damages, we are talking about the medical expenses, the loss of salary, if it's your property that is damaged, the repair costs and all those are compensatory. Then we have the general damages, which are non-economic in nature, so they don't have to be tied to anything. So just because you have suffered some losses generally, then you get it. And then we have the legal cost, which is 30,000. And so this is a positive development. But Moro.
So the cost which was awarded is 150,000, then the legal cost is 30,000. So yes, when you put the two together,
yes,
it comes
so the legal cost is 30,000. So everybody is 180,000, and it's good. But you see, when you are tying it with the concerns that are being raised by the vice president and the MPP, I have also been following them. And I'm concerned that yes, we are all not happy when you find people being picked up for what they have said. But you see, like I've said, if you look at even the Constitution, which guarantees this right, it also tells us that these rights come with responsibilities. We should be measured in what we say. But today, Moro, I can tell you that we have come a long way. But for the NPP and but for Nanado, within his 8-year term, we were doing very well in terms of our press freedom ranking. And if he wants to challenge me, I can give you the figures. We never crossed 30th position. You know, it has to do with about 168 or 182 countries.
Yeah.
We were always 30 and below. Take 2013 when JM took over. We started from 30th position.
Give me just 2 minutes.
And we started coming down until they took over. And Moro, when they took over, from 20, they only gave us a better ranking in 2017 to 2018, where we moved from 27th to 26th to 23rd. After that, then we moved to 27th the next moment, and then we shot to the 60th range. And so from 2022, we are now in the 60th position as far as the press freedom ranking is concerned. Meanwhile, throughout the 4 years of JM, we were never beyond 30th position. We were 30 and below. And the best we have ever gotten as a country was in 2015, when we got to 22nd position. And so, MPP should not even sit here and talk about press freedom ranking, because we were never used to even pass 31st position. But they took us from 30th to 60th position. And they even got us to 62nd position.
They're talking about the people you're harassing. And they say when they come, they'll deal with the officers who are harassing the people who are being attacked because of free speech. They know all the data. They get all that. They know all of that.
And I guess what they say, they are dealing with people according to the law, like what is being done to them.
Yes.
Because what is being done to, it's not anybody coming after you.
Okay.
You have a situation where Abonye is, his issue, when you even look at Abonye's issue, it's a peculiar issue.
Peculiar in what way?
Yes. You are on one matter. You are on bail. You've been taken to court. You are on bail. Look, if you read section 96 of Act 30.
So a lawyer, you are saying this right. As a lawyer. When judge,
I'll tell you why it's right.
When
I am telling you,
passed on someone, you can go and arrest him and not give him any bail.
I am telling you why it is right. So you listen to me. You want the legal aspect. Let me tell you why it is right. I am telling you why it is right. You see, he's interjecting. I'll tell you why it's right. When you are on bail, one of the conditions is whether you have ever, you understand, gone against any of your bail conditions. If your bail was for you to be on bail, and then when you are on bail, you are monitored, you should not misconduct yourself. If within that bail period, you do anything that is tantamount to undermining the conditions of the bail, the next moment you go to court, because remember, bail is always discretionary. There's no law which binds a judge to give you bail. There's no such law. It says, yes, the judge will give you the bail based on certain conditions. And those conditions are spelled out in section 96 of Act 30. I'll come to, I'm sure when
please.
Yeah.
You have
the
next 3 minutes to do yours as well.
2 minutes.
3 minutes. You gave me 5 minutes, and you're giving me 3 minutes. Give more than 5 minutes. Okay, let me come straight to the point. Moro, we were in this country when the leader of the opposition named judges, unanimous FC, Supreme Court judges. They called them unanimous FC. Nobody arrested that leader. We're in this country when the opposition party called the Chief Justice at that time national women's organizer of the MPP. Nobody arrested anybody in that party or the leadership of that party. You have taken over the realms of government through Kululu means of yours, taking the Chief Justice off because you think she didn't do things in your favor. So you've brought your own set of people to come and run the affairs of the judiciary, and you are blaming it on Nanado. The impudence. Fast forward. Abronya, what did he say? His statement of offense is that offensive conduct conducive to the breach of the peace, contrary to section 27(1) of the Criminal Code 1960, Act 29. Has he told people to march and cause mayhem in this country or go and destroy properties? All he said was that when you sit down as a judge, don't show your political coloration, because every statement or every ruling you've done in the last few years shows that you are behaving like an NDC person.
Okay.
Where has he said wrong? Or where has he caused the breach of peace in this country?
Okay.
You go and catch someone because he says Doomsaw is back. Doomsaw is back. Didn't we all feel the pain?
Let us see the charge sheet for that one.
Close down because of peace. Didn't close down because of
the charge sheet that says Doomsaw is back.
That you said that this thing is back.
Where is the charge sheet
so
for that?
Where have you gone wrong? Please, you know something? We can all be nasty. The way they even insulted the president, Nanado, and Vice President Baumia during the time they were in opposition. If they are going to go on that tangent, they cannot sit down and rule this country. Okay. But we've given them the chance.
Right.
We won't mind them. If they continue this way, the people they are using, they are going to suffer the consequence.
Okay.
Because the way you treat someone is the same way they will treat you.
Thank
and that
you.
is a caution to all of them.
Let me do this. Let me say a happy birthday to Sandra Ama Intiama of Cape Coast. Many blessings to you, Sandra Ama Intiama of Cape Coast. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. And also Dr. Gwen of the Dental Department of Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Happy blessed birthday. And it's all coming from Alfred Kojo Thompson, who's here with us. Alfred Kojo Thompson is wishing the two of them.
Yes, also Alfred.
Yes, another Alfred. No, I didn't mention. I just said it's from you to them.
But there's an Alfred.
Yes, I mentioned Sandra Ama Intiama, and then also Dr. Gwen. Gwen. Yes. Yes.
This is Alfred.
Oh,
That's
okay.
one of my guys, a Tescom guy.
Okay, today is also his birthday, yeah? Okay.
KTU.
Oh, that's interesting. And then let me do this last one. So, Miss Lydia Ayele Ahiavi, today is your birthday as well. You live in Takrady. Happy birthday in advance to the absolute love of my life. And on behalf of my siblings and I, will wish you nothing but good health and long life. May God keep you. And thank you so much for being a loving and praying for us. We love you so very much. It's coming from Lady Julia here at with the Ignite Media Group. So Miss Lydia Ayele Ahiavi Takrady, happy birthday in advance to you. Absolute love of my life, and on behalf of the siblings, and I will wish you nothing but good health and a long life. And then there's another one, and also Alhaji Hamza of Pig Farm. You know, he's a regular viewer of the show. His daughter is celebrating her birthday today. She's actually...
The most wanted, most desired, and the most anticipated event is here. Over 20 African embassies, over 20 different African dishes, one host. The whole Africa converging at Metro TV for Cook Africa as part of our